nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled.
And hello, welcome back to another stream and another episode of Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak 2. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you all are doing well on this Tuesday, the first Tuesday after Mother's Day. Yeah, Mother's Day, holidays in general, they tend to really take it out of me. They really tend to take it out of me, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna preemptively take Monday off, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. A nice, cozy, comfy day yesterday, and got some things done, you know, started to slowly get back into my usual schedule, and so, yeah, I definitely feel like that was, it was worthwhile. I just see a treasure chest over there. Did I not get a treasure chest at some point in time? I think I'm going to come back and get that later on. So many treasure chests yet to get. Oh my god. But, yeah, we hopefully you all had a nice Mother's Day, and all of that. And if you don't, I don't know, if Mother's Day is not a holiday that you want to celebrate, you know, hopefully you just had yourself a nice weekend regardless. And I spent a lot of time out at my grandparents', as per usual for holidays. And that's where, like, we all just kind of like it's like the focal point of all of our family get-togethers. Is we just go to my grandparents and spend, like, the entire day out there, and as they've gotten older, I've definitely started to like help them out more and more with this, that, or the other. Got into some like gardening and you know, planting flowers as per usual. But yeah, I was Farmer Sky on Sunday for a while there. But it's fine. It's a good workout at the very least. Got a little bit of sun on my skin, so feeling good about all of that. But today, we're getting back into some more Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak 2, and welcome in, Reese. Glad to see that you're stepping on by. Appreciate the lurk. Good luck with your stream. Reese B's over there doing some art today, making a pretty poggers emote. Oh, whoa. I always feel so cringe saying poggers. That's like the one, like streaming term that I'm just like, I can't say it. I can't say it. It just feels too, I don't know. It doesn't feel very poggers to be saying poggers. Oh, but you know, I also used to not call chat, but now I've gotten kind of used to just being like, chat, what do you think about this? Mods, tie him up by his balls? But yeah, we're playing some more Daybreak today, and last time we finished off Van's side of Act 1. And so, yeah, he was over Messeldom, trying to find traces of Almata, trying to find Almata's legacy. And they found a fragment of the 8th Genesis. So, that's going to be a whole thing, I guess. That's going to be a whole thing. But meanwhile, we're down here in Edith with Nadia, with Swin, with Elaine, and they're doing the Force Brigands while Van is absent over there in Messeldom. I did some Mahan Garden stuff off stream, so as you can probably tell, I am now 24s across the board, except for Katre and Van, 25 and 23. I also went through and I changed all of the orbments on Swin, Nadia, and Elaine, all of the things that I have, and I took all the orbments off of everybody else, which I don't like doing that because it means I'm going to have to deal with that later on, but considering we're so early game, we don't really have a lot of good stuff, and so I got to kind of like min-max where I can, right? I can't just have like all these other characters built good and then like slowly like branch out, especially when we're swapping characters like this, right? Like, at the very least, like in Daybreak 1, right? I was able to have Van there as, like, the main character at all times. And so I was always able to have him, I gave him, like, some really good stuff and just, like, built him up throughout the entirety of the game. But, and then, like, as people came in, I was able to, like, upgrade their stuff, make them the way that I want them to be as well. But with this one, considering we're swapping between different viewpoints, it's a little bit more difficult to do that at the beginning, at the very least. Once we get later into the game, we'll have a bunch more orbits and whatnot, so we can play around a lot more, but as of right now, it's a little yabe. A little yabe. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what we're doing. Elaine came over here and asked us for help searching this condemned sector for something or another. I don't quite remember. There's something to do with, like, an orbital network, like, there were some, like, ISP issues. Like, literally, there was just, like, some ISP issues, which is, like, not that big of a deal. Like, it happens from time to time, but with the things that have happened in Daybreak 1, people are a little on edge still, oh my god, they're making a new super powerful AI or something like that. So, yeah, we came down here searching for this new AI, and I got a red mark over this way, so I think something's gonna happen. Something's gonna be happening, so let's get into it and see what's up, shall we?
The coordinates lead here, correct?
Yeah, this should be the place.
Hold it. I sense someone.
Oh my gosh.
Or maybe not. Weird.
You don't have the unclouded eye, Swin. What the hell?
There is something over there, though.
Thingy.
Anyone recognize it?
It bears a striking resemblance to the Aurora, the city of Basel's main terminal.
Kind of, yeah.
The original was blown apart during the incident, but I did hear of a prototype that survived, though the one I saw in the documentation wasn't quite this color.
A black supercomputer.
Now you know it's evil then. That's the color of evil. That's why I wear a black tank top. Teehee.
There's no sign of the perpetrator, but I'm willing to bet that this is what's causing the orbital net issues.
During the Basel incident, the Aurora commandeered a massive amount of computational resources over the network. My understanding is that the service outages were a byproduct of that.
Sounds like what happened with Elysium, just on a way teensier scale.
The question is, what's all of that processing power being used for?
Right. Though I don't think we can expect to find the answers here. Before anything else, we should deactivate this Black Aurora. Nadia, if you would.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
I mean, we could just break it, If you wanna be, peaceful about things. Yay! Violence instead, oh god. Shadow monsters!
What are these things? Something's off about them.
Beastly shadows? They have such a sinister aura.
Yeah, they kind of remind me of the Grendel, just not as, fine-tuned.
Are they trying to protect the terminal?
Not so sure these guys have the brain cells for that. The only thought running through their heads is turning intruders into mincemeat.
Then our only option is to respond in kind. Brace yourselves.
Indeed.
Do we gotta?
Do we gotta? Hopefully these guys won't be too bad, though. 21 and I'm like 24. So yeah, we should be pretty okay. We should be pretty damn good about this. Sure, whatever. I'll just go with one of these. Instantaneous mark. I don't really know if I want to use...
We'll win!
See, I was back and forth. I was like, should I use a big attack for this, or should I just, go with these small attacks? So on one hand, small attacks don't use up as much energy. On the other hand, They're gonna take a lot. They're gonna take a bit to deal with. I think we're still fine for now, though. We got this in the bag. Indeed. Sword or thrust. 2,000 there. They're at half health already. It's not too bad. I do have most of these crafts like boosted up. Like the thing about the Mon Garden is you get those skill stones and it like slowly boosts up things. Okay. Fatal Bite. They're like focused on something. Oh, they're healing up now as well. That's cringe. I won't show any mercy. Alright, you know what? I should probably just do this because, you know. Because, you know. I'd rather just not die here. Especially since that thing is healing up. Do one of that. Big attack. Yeah, 9,000. That's not bad. And then... I was hoping... I can do this one, the Zoom Blitz. Because they are marked. This won't kill, though, unfortunately. But it'll do something, at least. Ah, they're so close to being dead. Charging up something. Guardian. Thank God for Guardian. And Despairing Roar. I think it's going to heal up another 2,000. So annoying. So annoying. If you didn't heal up, we would be done with... We'd be done already. May as well just... let's attack this one focus, because then the other one should be... just go down. Yeah, 2,000. Easy. Fatal Bite. Thankfully that's not very fatal, but it is very annoying. 162. Yeah, sure. You know what? I'll go with this. You see, out of all those craft points that I've used, I really should have just went with it at the beginning. Really should have just went with it from the start. We can do this. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Not as you know, clean as I was hoping it to be, but see, that's the one thing that I really wish you didn't do. Out of everything you could have done there, you had to miss, and that caused the big issue. You stop missing, Elaine. Stop missing. Yeah, it's flinched now. Again, early game and characters not having good accuracy. It's the worst.
That was too close for comfort.
Yeah, Elaine, why are you missing so much? Why your accuracy so bad?
They were a lot tougher than I expected.
Yeah, I should have just went big from the get-go. I'm trying not to do that though, considering like I got after that Iscariot fight, right? With that one fight where Iscariot fought us for no reason, and then we had to fight Ix, and that kid was such a pain. Oh my god, it was such a pain. But yeah, so I'm trying not to like just use up all of my craft points immediately, but maybe I should just get at least a little bit more into it, you know?
Did anyone else think they felt familiar?
Grendel.
Yes. And I know exactly what they remind you of.
Well, I guess is that...
That crimson monstrosity.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing. the very black and white coloration there. I was like, oh, is that Van's Grendel? Is that the enemy Grendel? The evil Grendel? Like, which one are you looking at?
Not as powerful, of course, but a significant threat nonetheless.
Yeah, imagine those being basic enemies. I can already see the future, huh?
Well, at least they're over and done with.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Yippee! More of them.
Now there's 3?
If only we were so lucky.
If there's more than 3, that means there's going to be some sort of plot going on.
Oh, for real?
For real?
No! I just can't get a read on these things. But that might be the least of our worries.
Roar. Roar XD. Yeah, like if it was only the 3 of them, I was like, you know what, we might have to fight these things again. But then they started spawning more of them. I was like, no. This is gonna be plot.
There's more every time I look.
Like a Hydra's head.
We're on our last legs here. I'll try to cut a path. Once I do, you two use it to escape.
But Elaine, you don't have good accuracy for whatever reason.
There's no point. They'd catch up to us in no time. Nadia might be able to make it alone, though. If I stay behind with you.
But Ez, what about our promise? You said we'd stick together to the end. I need you, Ez. You're what keeps me going.
Aww.
You're the reason I can smile no matter where we are or how bad things get.
Aww. What's up, brother Doom? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? And congratulations on that new EP. Berserker new EP dropped last night, this morning, you know, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. In the last 24 hours. Congratulations, Doomy.
Nadia.
Maybe you and I can draw their attention. That way, Elaine will have a fighting chance of forcing her way out.
By abandoning you? I could never!
That's not the Bracer's way. I might. EBI, whoa! Hell yeah. Glad to hear you're doing alright. Yeah, it is definitely it's a Tuesday, huh? Like, after holiday weekend and, like, taking yesterday off, I'm still kind of like, I'm still kind of like mellowed out. I'm still kind of mellowed out. Getting used to back into the swing of things, you know, back into a normal schedule. This last month in particular has been a weird one, but nice to get back into a usual schedule. It's on Spotify and shit. Go to all the streaming platforms. Check out Berserker. Hell yeah, Doom.
Let's do it, S.
Yeah. I'm with you to the very end.
No! Don't!
Don't care, didn't ask. Oh, I think I know exactly what's happening.
How did this happen?
Oh. Swin and Nadia are dead. And now with the Genesis, we're going back in time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thankfully, we keep our HP and everything when we do this, or keep our levels and whatnot. It'd be very annoying if you didn't. The group loses to an endless horde of monsters. Dead end. This is back when we enter the condemned sector. Interesting. Now, we didn't have anything like this during Act 1A. This is a very cool little thing. I wish I could, like, look at this whenever I wanted to. Oh, yo. Visiting Almata's former HQ, meeting Dingo's former acquaintance, speaking to Nape. I feel like I did all three of these things. So I said acting like this was like a branching path. Yeah, I feel like I did all three of those things. Maybe I didn't go all the way, though. God, then yeah, this boy right here. Yeah, Luca, he was not. Luca, he was not. And the Mayan Garden Overturned chapter. And then the first time that we had this. Very interesting stuff, though. Yo, Sky, what's up? Boom! Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. We're going back in time. Whoa, 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 whoa. This game wild. February 27th, 1:30 p.m. We're not dead.
What was that just now?
Weren't we about to head into the condemned sector? Wait, did we already do that? Or am I just making things up?
You know, timey-wimey bullshit. What's up, Anna? How you doing today? Glad to see you. Thank you for stepping on by. How you doing today? Did you get creamed by soda today? Well, for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, I posted a new YouTube short today, and because we did some repo on Friday and Saturday of this last weekend, and so Friday I was with Kaiju, Varden, Jum, Anadona, Brother Doom, and myself, and I'm still editing through that one, and then we still got all of Saturday's collab that I still got to edit through as well, but We posted some shorts. We posted some shorts from that, and is a good time. Is a good time. I'd highly recommend checking out that. Of course, of course I would, though. But yeah, it started our very own Anadona right there. I'll be lurking while I nap, slept like garbage. No worries. And now, hopefully, you get some good sleep. Hopefully, you rest well. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate the lurk. That's right, we're going back in time to the first Apple Commission to get Twinkbore off the menu. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a whole new world. Let's see how this goes out, though. It's shiny.
Nadia, look!
Whoa! Why is it glowing?
It stopped.
Because it just got used.
Just like that.
She thinking?
Nope. I got nothing.
Ah, cool.
What's come over me? Are the two of you all right? Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Emotional damage. Another you just watched these two die.
Huh? Safe from what?
Were we in danger?
No. Not at all. Sorry to alarm you.
Weird. Yeah, I've seen like little flashbacks of the, or I guess flash forwards of the future.
Are these hallucinations? It's as if I'm remembering events that have yet to occur.
Deja vu.
This isn't the first time it's happened either.
Yeah, back when Van and Elaine
I
died.
just shrugged it off back then, but could these be things I've actually experienced?
Yes, but no, not yet. Let's hope we don't experience them.
Surely that can't be right. And yet,
Well, no time to lose. The condemned sector awaits.
Right behind you.
Go for dependable backup, head to the condemned sector. I like how you can still do this if you really want to for whatever reason. Yeah.
just a moment.
Who we getting? Who we getting?
We don't know what dangers might be lurking behind that gate. I'd be hesitant to face them with just the three of us. Let me call in some backup.
If you get bad vibes, you know, gotta trust that gut. Are we getting on yes here? Because that's not a whole... Hey, Jin! I was wondering if we was gonna get Jin. The immovable Jin Vathic.
Hey there, kiddos. How's tricks? Must be a pretty tough job. Not often Elaine goes running to me for help.
Jin the Immovable.
The guy who's basically S rank? Don't you think that's a little overkill?
Yeah, right?
It's difficult to explain. But something about this gives me a bad premonition.
A deadly premonition? I gotta play that this October. That's definitely a game that I said that I'm done with Xbox 360 games, but then I remember I have a deadly prem on the Xbox 360, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta play that. I have to play that game. But it's also a quote-unquote horror game, so I guess a Resident Evil spoof, and so you know what, maybe we'll just do that for October this year. I've already got 3 games planned for October this year, and it's only, what, May? It's gonna be May.
I'll feel a lot more at ease with Jin coming along.
Laying it on a little thick there, I'd say. Still, I've got at least a decade on all of you, so I'll try not to embarrass myself too badly.
Wow. You tread pretty lightly for someone built like a bear.
I still feel like he is built a lot more twink than he was in the original game, but, you know.
It's Swin and Nadia, right? Looking forward to working together. We keep a lot of the same company, so I've heard a good deal about you already.
Just what kind of kooky information network did we end up in?
Hey, the less energy we have to waste explaining, the better.
Your main characters now, Swin and Nadia, whether you like it or not.
The situation is just as I described during our call. We're heading for the coordinates Nadia pinpointed in the condemned sector, so that we can apprehend whoever's behind the network failures.
Got it. I'll bring up the rear then.
Great! Now that our team is stacked, I can goof off all I want.
Why are you like this?
She's great. Hope everyone's
This
doing
time
well
we'll
today.
get it right.
This time we'll get it right indeed, Elaine. Hope everyone's doing well today. Indeed, indeed. You're being told to see the horror parody of Steamboat Willie someday. It's the horror version of Steamboat Willie, huh? That's an interesting one. He's a guest, so he's not going to be actually in our party, like controllable, but that's fine. I kind of quite like it whenever a character just kind of does their own thing. Like, being able to control most of our characters is fine. And like having the extra guest characters that just kind of do their own thing, that's just extra damage. Extra damage in your arsenal. He's got an R-hat palm strike. I look at that and I just kind of think, he's got the arse-hat palm strike. Oh, top cheerio, he got an arse-hat palm strike. Heralding Fist, Thundering Kick, Distend. If he's got an S-break and he's not a controllable character, that's pretty interesting. Number 29, wow. the Republic's quasi-S-rank bracer. Close to 2 arch tall, he's a master martial artist who has studied the Taito school. Indeed. Indeed he has. Let's get a little close-up on him. Get a close-up on the Jin. Yeah. I still feel like I remember him being a lot more rectangular. He's more, he's less rectangular in this one. Nah, like he's over there. Over there off, I mean, he did say he was bringing up the rear. He quite literally is.
I wish I could stay like this forever.
Truly. I don't know what those things feel like, but I imagine it feels pretty good. Yeah, healing up all of your HP and your energy and whatnot. I imagine that's gotta feel pretty good. Easy. Alright, let's swap out. Stupid turning around. I gotta get back into the swing of things. Get back in the swing of these other characters. Nadia is so very useful to use during these like little encounters, considering she's got like that AoE to her attacks, but she's also she's got that AoE to her attacks. She's distant. She's also magic based. Like very, very damn useful. So I get very
There's
stuck
nothing
with
but
using it.
monsters around here. No people at... Wait a minute. Haven't we been here before?
Yeah,
Now
right.
that you mention it, I'm getting some serious deja vu. But why?
Tell me why.
Watch out, I spot enemy.
Look at that. Just throws out a giant teddy bear of explosions. Easy. It's just that easy. Nadia! Hitches and stitches. Are we killing all the spiders? Do we want to fight this thing? To be honest with you, not really, but Elaine does need some craft points boosted, so I may as well. Wide open. And just like that, we're good to go.
That fight felt pretty good.
Now, we really don't need to be fighting. We really don't need to be fighting any more of these fights, because we have already been through this area entirely. I was just doing that to kind of get my craft points back up, and now that we're here, good to go. Yeah, I saw this ladder before, and I was just like, why am I not kicking this thing down? I'm glad that we're doing it this time. Could serve as a good shortcut. Won't be easy to lower, though, with all that rust cake done. Oh, I see, because we didn't have Jin, we didn't. I see. Ah, phooey. Can you just scrape it off or something? Let me take a look. Ah! Yeah! Nice one, Z-Bear. You're way too good for A rank. I'm impressed you were able to hold back enough to avoid breaking it. It's nothing to make a fuss over. Come on, let's keep moving. Hell yeah. I mean, you say it's nothing to make a fuss over, but I was quite sad that I couldn't use this elevator last time. Yippee, elevator? You know.
Woohoo! Z-Bear's here to carry us.
I don't mind doing some of the heavy lifting. Just try not to get too careless. If something big comes our way, though, I'll send him packing.
Hell yeah.
I really am glad we brought you along, Jin.
Got heat brooch. And that's nice, though. That's real nice. Also, I like his nickname. Z-Bear. 'Cause, I mean, he is, what? Jin the Immovable. He's a big bear of a man. Checks out that he would, like, it's a good nickname. It's a good nickname. I approve. Where the hell is that one thing? You see that there's, like, a treasure chest there, but not. And it's annoying the shit out of me that it's there, but not. Go uppies. There might be a,
Okay.
because right there, you can see there's like a little part of the map that's not completely covered. Ah, speaking of maps and all this, right?
Watch out, I
Reminded
spot
me of like
enemies.
Metroidvanias, and I'm very excited that this week
This cutie has booty.
we're going to be playing The Last Fate, which is apparently a Souls-like Metroidvania game. Very excited to play that though, considering Metroidvanias, they're so good. Oh yeah, I did do that. One of the things that I got was in my orbits here for, I think it was Elaine. And I changed it so that she's got the treasure hunter thing, so I can finally see the freaking treasure chests on the map again. That's probably why I missed those last time, because I literally could not see them. No detection. I'm back and forth about whether or not I like this setup more or less than the, like the Code Steel setup. It's closer to the original, but that's more complicated, and I don't know. I'm still very back and forth on that. But yeah, The Last Fate on Friday, we're going to be playing that, and I like a long time ago when the game first came out, I did see things about
I
it,
wish I could stay like this forever.
and I thought it looked pretty good, so I'm very excited to give the game a try on this Friday. Sadly, you know, I wasn't able to play it yesterday or tomorrow, but, hey, you know, Friday's a good day. Friday's a good day as well. Souls-like? More like Swows-like. I mean, true, though. Considering it's a Souls-like, I'm not doing a drunk Souls of it. I'm probably going to be doing a hella punishment wheels. That's where I usually draw the line. I'm like, alright, I'll do up to 5 punishment wheels before the boss fight. I'll do up to 5 punishment wheels after the boss fight. And, yeah. Because, good guy, there's a good chance you might be doing, like, especially, like, I don't know, like, the cannon fodder can really gank you and you get in over your head. But also the boss fights, they have a lot of a learning curve to them, so you can definitely get up there into some double-digit deaths fighting, or like going through an area, or like fighting a singular boss. So the punishment wheels definitely will be going burr. I didn't read that. I'm stupid. This is where the coordinates lead. No purpose around, but there is something over there. And we've already kind of read this, though, huh? Black Aurora, I knew it! It's been replica of the terminal destroyed in Basel. That note, you almost sound like you knew it was going to be here, Elaine. Not exactly, it was more of a gut instinct, for lack of a better word. Oh, yeah? The purpose for only using this to muck up Edith's orbital network. Good feeling this isn't the real motive, though. One more thing to chew on. What do you say we start by shutting this thing down? Gladly, but before we get to that, I like how it's fairly different. Have a few fires to put out. Yeah, this dialogue was actually pretty different compared to how the other dialogue used to be. That's something about these guys. I feel like we've seen them before. Uncanny as all hell. I don't get why you were put off about this. Maybe reinforcements as well. Need to focus on taking them out one at a time. Got it. Let's get that going then. God damn, Elaine, you have like literally no turn. I'm just gonna put Swin up here and then...
Go for it, Elaine!
Yeah, let's go for it, Elaine! Alright, you know what? Listen to that audio, though.
No need to go easy on him.
I'm vibing with that. Yeah, I'm vibing with that.
Swin!
Not too bad. Not too shabby. Say about these Neon Falcon games, they usually have really good audio and have really good music. Got this in the bag. God, I wish my S-Boost started with at least 2. That way I would be able to do it like a big attack. But oh well. Music is a bop. We love music. We love the music around here. My time to shine. Hitches and stitches, baby. These bitches getting hitches and stitches. That one's done for. That one's still going, but whatever. That was a lot cleaner of a fight. Sparing roar. Yeah, annoying ass. Healed himself up. Yeah, let's link up to Elaine. I also want to get over this way. Well, not heal up Elaine, but, you know, let's boost up her craft points. Oh my god, I need to check what Elaine's got. Because she's quite literally just not hitting. Oh, she's got a 0 art. These things don't miss. This enemy is basically dead. Easy clap. Easy. That was almost didn't do enough damage, actually. Holy shit. Okay, 5 of them. And they're starting off immediately? That's rude.
We can win.
That's rude. That's very rude, actually. Good goddamn. Okay, so Swin's doing this. Damn, yeah, that's not great at all. Cross Cypher. Go through that. That did some really nice damage. Yeah, thankfully, everybody powered up, so I don't have to worry about that. But, like, good god, everyone's everyone's mad. I'm just gonna go with Nana's Festival. I'm just gonna use this and hope for the best. I'm just gonna hope for the best, because I don't want to deal with all of that nonsense. I don't want to deal with any of that. 16. Are we good? Alright, cool, we're good. Good, good. Very good. Stay alert, more on the way. Good god. Well, I like how I said last time that, like, oh, you know, at least... there's all these enemies around here. Well, at least that means it's going to be a cinematic. How are we going to get out of this one? And then we just died. The way we're going to get about this is anime bullshit timey-wimey. Oh no, I introduced myself to a new artist and they explained they don't have any rules regarding content. Do I make them regret it? Just like with me, Apple, just like with me. Make us regret it. Oh, you wanna commission art of me? Yeah, sure. You go ahead, Apple. I consent to anything and everything you wanna draw me as. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Well, you know what? I appreciate the art, but horrors beyond my mortal understanding. So yes, of course, Apple. Of course you do. We're boxed in. How are we supposed to beat this many? Don't let it get to you. There may be a threat, but as long as we keep our synergy up, we'll pull through. Follow my lead. Hell yeah, Jin. Cool under pressure. It's like a truck. That's what makes an S-rank material. Maybe we aren't goners after all. Wait, something's happening. Oh shit. They were people inside of them? It's all kinds of freaky. So, these are their true forms. They're still breathing, at least. I recognize these men. Aren't they members of Desire? You mean that gang? So, they're tied up in this too. But why would they turn to monsters and attack us? Couldn't say, but it appears they're just as much of the victims in this as we are.
Honestly, I can't take my eyes off these boys for even a second. Pathetic would be too kind a word for them.
Evil mare!
That voice!
Surely it's just using NPCs
Where's
for
it
her
coming from?
for her creatures, it
I
seems.
take it you're the one who's behind all this.
Think what you will. It makes no difference. After all, this is the end of the line for you.
Nuh-uh.
How do you figure?
I have a nearly infinite pool of resources here. You don't even have a prayer. Now rise,
Amen.
my servants, as many times as it takes.
Yes,
Don't
dear.
stop until you've left no survivors.
I'm just seeing the quote-unquote, you know, drained meme.
They recovered?
No way!
Is that even possible?
Rise from
Right.
your grave.
Let's see how you like this!
What's up, Jum? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Hopefully you're doing well today.
He won't stay down!
So then, she meant what she said.
Are you even halfway
They'll
there?
just keep reviving.
Assault incoming! Stand your ground!
Is this still a bad end? Are we going to have another bad end here? But you didn't have anything to do with the...
It's just one after another. This is going nowhere fast.
I haven't done the worst to you. There's been an entire impreg Sky Arc and I have nothing to do with it. That is true. Should be ashamed of that? No. No, you that's okay, Apple. That's okay. That's okay. It's Nazo's Universe. Welcome in, glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. But true doom, not even halfway there. Wow, wow. On part 12 Reverie, started the third route. Hey, nice, Nazo, nice. Yeah, we're in Daybreak 2 right now, so, you know, spoilers, spoiler alert for this game. If you don't want to get spoiled, I appreciate you stopping on by, but I understand if you got a lurk and all of that. But I'm glad to hear you're enjoying Reverie. Jump, boom. All the homies.
We're fighting a losing battle.
Here they come again.
Yeah, again.
Jin,
Again.
we'll do what we can to hold them off.
And again.
Use that time to secure an escape route.
Breaking formation could prove fatal, but we ain't exactly spoiled for choice right now. Just don't go dying on me, you hear?
Ooh, God. Jin, no!
It's struck from behind.
Oh. Some things don't change.
Swin, Nadia.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Fucking dead! What's up, Glitch? Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Interesting, though. They were playing Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak, my all-time favorite JRPG series, and this one's being pretty interesting considering we're having these moments here. We have this timeline, these like branching paths, and you got to get these bad ends before you can like get the like good end. So you go and like sometimes you'll just die. Sometimes your characters will just absolutely die, and then you got to go over to like a different branching pathway. This is the first time though we went to a branching pathway and still died. The group loses to an endless horde of monsters. Again. Oh, that is brutal. Wow. I like how it took longer for them in this timeline. I guess because of the yeah, with Jin coming. That makes sense though. Alright, so apparently, you know, call for dependable backup, heading to the condemned sector. Nah, those are both dead ends. I guess we're doing this one more time. I guess it did say that, huh? I guess it did have like multiple little notches there. Alright, I guess we're going back. We're going back. Tell a friend, we're going back. Doing good, just a bit tired still. Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, I'm doing good. What
am I remembering?
I've been waking up a whole lot earlier than I like to lately, because I'm getting old, right? I'm getting old, and like, for whatever reason, I can't stay in bed for as long as I used to. My back starts aching, I'm just like, alright, time to wake up. And so it's like 8 a.m. and I'm just like, alright, I'm doing. I guess I'm just awake now. I'd like to stay in bed for a little bit longer, but my back hurts. Doing this as many times as it takes, I guess. Yeah, true. I'm wondering if like we're gonna get one like route, right, where it's just gonna be like, here's 5 deaths. We just can't figure out how to proceed through this. That'd be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. Glad to hear that. Always glad to see you. Got back to streams yesterday. I took a break yesterday, but Glitch here had her comeback stream and did some Geometry Dash. It was nice to see a glitched Phantom stream again. And it seems like you're going to be doing a lot earlier streams as well. Exciting to see that. Be able to raid into you more often from now on. Yippee! See, I don't have enough people to raid into. That's like a big thing. Because I don't have nearly enough people to raid into it. Like, there's on and off again, like, I think I have like 2 or 3 people that are like relatively consistently on at the time that I end stream, but I also feel bad whenever I like raid the same person over and over again. Like, I know I shouldn't feel bad about that, but I don't know, it just feels kind of creepy, I guess. It feels kind of creepy of being just like, oh hey, I raided you every day this week. Like, pick someone else? One thing is that there's not a lot of people streaming on YouTube at that time. At least not that I know, not that I can find. I'm very unfortunate. And you have to have redirects turned on. It's a whole freaking thing with YouTube. But what's up, Flash and Guy Joe? Hi Joe, how you both doing today? Hopefully you're doing well today. Bed is so comfy I don't want to get out. Yeah, that's how I felt until like a month ago. And then now I'm just like, bed's so comfy. But back pain! It's so weird. It's I never thought my comfy bed could hurt me so. I guess like the bed sores, I guess. I don't even know. I'm a restless sleeper, so maybe that's why my back aches whenever I am sleeping, because I'm just all over the bed. I'm an animal in bed. Quite literally. Cannot get comfortable. Always moving around. The struggles. But how you doing today, Flash and Guy? Hopefully you're doing well today.
We kicked the bucket again, and... Wait, again?
Yeah, we've had 2 timey-wimey bullshit sections already.
I see the 2 of you have retained some recollection as well this time.
This time? What are you saying?
Do you know what's going on?
I'm in my old man arc. I will be 30 next year, so I guess that checks out, huh? Which feels so weird to say. Like, I'm 28 right now, but next year I'll be 30, considering in October of this year I'll be 29. Then October of next year I'll be 30 years old. Basically dead.
The very thought of it is so absurd that it borders on comical. From what I can gather, we've all met our ends twice now.
Well, you've met your end 3 times, to be honest. But you
Actually, it would be thrice for me, if you include that incident from the other day.
Sister's gonna be 30 in a few days, so weird. Yeah, right? Especially when it's your, like, younger, like, relatives. That's the really weird stuff. Like, I remember when some of my, like, little cousins were born, and now they're, like, 20 years old, they have, like, a house, they're married, and I'm just like, or they have kids of their own. I'm just like, what are you doing? Go back to elementary school, you damn brat. Get your juice box and go back to school. But no, they're like a full-fledged adult now. Like, oh god. No, down here from there, mostly falling downhill. Onto jagged rocks. Yeah. That always says your life peaks at 4 and just goes downhill from there. I don't know. I'd say like life probably peaks at like 10 years old, right? I don't know. I feel like 10 years old is like the peak. Because I don't know, you're that's when you get into puberty, and then it's like, okay, now things start to suck now, and it just gets real weird. Middle school is just a very weird time. High school sucks, and then you got an adult for the rest of your life. It's like, bruh, what the hell? Did not sign up for this. I guess I did, but like, the hell, man, the hell. And you got homework, don't realize how easy it is yet. I guess so. We also have recess. I don't know. Either way, victorious for me if you include that incident from the other day. Exactly, Elaine. Like I'm saying, you've died 3 times technically.
We met our ends? Are you telling me all those visions and memories are real?
Yes, but no.
What's the deal with that?
What's the deal with airline food?
The mechanics are beyond me, but I suspect the cause is right there in your pocket.
Just call that anime bullshit powers.
The Genesis Aggie gave us, left behind by Professor Epstein.
You know, I was thinking that it was only the because I think there was one of these Genesis that did like change time, but there's been 3 different Genesis that have been doing this, so I guess it's not just a specific Genesis, huh?
While I won't pretend to know all the details, those devices were inextricably linked to a number of high-profile cases Van and his team solved last year.
We did hear that they could cause all sorts of crazy things to happen. But turning back time, that's just too hard to swallow.
I couldn't agree more, but it's the only viable explanation.
Okay, let's assume those memories are real. Does that mean we went back into the past? Or are we just getting a glimpse of our futures?
For you, I guess you're getting a glimpse of your future, but for me, you're going back in time.
Not that we can actually tell one way or another.
Whichever it is, I never would have expected it in my wildest dreams. Or nightmares. And it's making my head hurt all over again.
At least now we know just how dangerous the condemned sector truly is. What will you do now? You're free to wash your hands of this if you'd like. In fact, I'd recommend it. Substitute Spriggans or not, the last thing I want is to put your young lives at risk.
Again.
That's nice of you to say, but we're already in too deep to back out now. Even if we did, you'd just be walking into your grave. That doesn't sit right with me.
Besides, we can't just pretend we aren't curious about what's going on with that place. S and I are sticking to you like glue, Elaine. Ride together, die together.
Hell yeah.
I see. Thanks, you two.
What we need is a game plan. I've already croaked enough to last me a lifetime.
We can't bank on another freak phenomenon bailing us out either. Not when we don't know what triggers them.
Yeah, we're getting real lucky about that, huh?
It'd be smartest to assume that there's no coming back from our next death.
A game plan, huh? To be honest, I'm this close to admitting defeat. If bringing Jin along wasn't enough, what more can we do?
My memory's a little hazy, but weren't there a buttload of enemies that kept reviving over and over? We could call in backup till we're blue in the face, and it still wouldn't do squat against those stinking cheaters.
Cheaters!
Right. Even if we do contact Jin again, he can't be our only countermeasure.
I'm just thinking out loud, but it's hard to imagine an orbital terminal that big being down here for very long. Maybe this is a reach, but technically, the condemned sector is still part of the Blacklight District. Why don't we try asking the people around here if they know anything about it?
It's a start. Let's canvass the area and see what we can learn.
Sure. Not like I can drum up any better ideas.
I doubt the people around here will be very amenable to a bracer. But nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I'm glad though, because I was wanting to look around the first time I was here, but they just, they wouldn't let me. There's so many stores I have yet to preview. I want to look at all the stores. Like this illegal bookshop.
What would you like?
Proverbs of Strife.
Please stop by again
Amazing.
sometime.
Oh, no, it's fine. I don't need that one. I don't need that one. Last time that I walked through, that lady was always just like, strange group you've got there. Now she's just cackling. Oh, I was kind of hoping that I was going to have... that sounds like Walter. How cooked am I that I'm just like, that grunt, it sounds like Walter. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. There's an active voice there going.
Sweet goddess! What's the matter? Throwing in the towel already?
I think I was dead set. I think I was bullseyed on that one.
Mercy!
Maybe we should do a 180 on this.
Yeah, I've got second thoughts.
I know that voice.
Yeah, right. I knew it from the first grunt. Yep, I so called it. Hi, Walter. Enforcer number 8, Walter Kron the Direwolf.
Quit pissing yourself and spit it out! I already told you! I don't know! That's funny. You said yourself that nothing goes down in the Blacklight District without you catching wind of it. I trash your little scrap heap there. You start talking. That's the way this works.
Oh, okay, maybe I was stretching the truth a little. But I swear, I've got nothing on this guy you're after. That probably means he never came here to begin with. If I had to guess, I mean.
Like hell he didn't. Following his tracks led me right here. Forget it. Let's change the subject. There's this computer terminal. Massive. Pitch black. You see it around anywhere?
Oh, isn't that convenient? Walter not white, indeed.
Not that I remember. Sir?
Waste of my time. Guess I'll be taking this mirror as compensation after all.
I didn't even see the mirror at first. I just saw the drum there, and I was like, is it like just a drum of gasoline? I mean, he does got his motorbike. I can see that.
But that wasn't part of the deal.
I anteed up the same amount. Or did you want to start something about it?
No, sir. It's all yours.
Let's see. I'll just go and add the rest of my winnings to the pot. Might as well use it to find some contenders the way he did.
He?
Listen up! I'm taking on all comers. Beat me, and I'll hand over every last mirror I got here. But if I win, you gotta tell me whatever I want to know. Hell, I'll even let you gang up on me. Nothing like a little handicap to turn up the heat. Come on! Ain't anyone got the guts to step up?
And this is what we're gonna be doing, huh? Ah, boy. Yeah, I don't think anybody around here can live.
Consider your challenge accepted.
Except for us. Hey, Walter.
Hold on. You can't be serious about this.
Isn't Shades over there one of the Society's enforcers? We're basically asking to get stomped.
Well, if it isn't Beauty's blade. You really think you can take me?
Frankly, I wouldn't bet on myself if this were a duel. But with these two lending a hand, I'm fairly confident we can knock you down a peg.
Maybe just one, though.
And now she's talking trash.
She's more of a daredevil than I thought. Either that or just bloodthirsty.
Why not both?
Smart mouth you got there, girlie. These brats don't look too wet behind the ears, but getting help from kids, well, that's just desperate.
So you're underestimating us. Not that it's any skin off our backs.
It's a lot less work for us if you don't see it coming.
There's only one way to find out how this bout will go.
Fine by me. Let's see you walk the walk. Don't disappoint me now.
You know, I'd like to think that I would have,
Deploying sharks!
like I would have survived this this encounter, right?
Prove that you ain't just screwing around.
I would have survived. Win without anyone getting KO'd. Bonus. I got a bonus. How much do I gotta bring you down? Because like I wanted to explore around the entirety of this area before we went into the condemned sector. So I like to imagine that it's literally because the way that the game functions that they They forced us to die those 2 times. The way that I would have went, the route that I would have took, we would have survived. We would have survived that. Let's just go ahead and pull Elaine out. We may as well, right?
We should go on the attack.
We should go on the attack. Let me move Elaine this way, and then hit him with this. Like, I got some pretty decent stuff, but you know, I don't feel too confident dealing with Walter, especially since I didn't really get a lot of anything from that. Oh, can I? It's just a pixel away. Just a stinking pixel. Look at that, it's just so close. It's so close. Unfortunate. What's up, Conqueror King? Welcome in, glad to see ya. Thank you for stopping on by.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Hopefully you're doing well today. It's been, I've noticed the Conqueror started doing some multi-streaming. I was able to, I didn't say anything, but I was lurking in on your, what was it? I don't even remember what he was playing. I don't even remember what he was playing, but, I believe it was last night, the night before. Time's a weird thing. But I saw the Conqueror King channel was live, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm glad to see that you're getting back into the YouTube account. It's been so long since Conqueror streamed on the YouTubes. Got a plugin that managed to get it to work. Yeah, nice to be back to YouTube. Nice. Yeah, I used to use the OBS plugin to multi-stream, but it requires more internet, and so yeah, instead I just use Restream. It requires less resources, and so it's a lot more convenient for me. I don't really want to use this. I want to use an art. Earthguard, wait a second. Yeah, I have this. I should do this because Hane's a real thing. He's using shards as well. Nice. Nadia just said, nah, I ain't gonna hit that. Beautiful. Yeah, glad to see you back on the YouTube, Conqueror. Hopefully, it goes well for you. Yeah, YouTube is a lot slower of a streaming service compared to Twitch, but I do prefer it. Overall, I do prefer it. The only thing is, I wish that it was it had a lot more resources built in, right? Unfortunately, it has a lot of resources you have to like make yourself, which very annoying, very upsetting, but overall, not a big of a deal. Like, there's the stream avatars and the stream elements. You can use that to like use your like the Twitch points and whatnot, but it's not a default thing, right? And so it gets pretty convoluted, and you gotta like make a whole like section in your Discord or in your description just to like show off all that stuff. It definitely can see that YouTube was not a streaming platform first and foremost. But, you know, the catalog, that's the main reason why I started on YouTube first, huh? I want to have a nice catalog of all of my streams and whatnot. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing well, Conqueror. Hey, nice.
You can't best me.
You can't best me. Yeah, hopefully we don't get bested. I'm hoping we don't have to bring it down to half his health, but I guess we'll see, huh? I forget which one it was. Was it Cold Steel 3? Where a lot of the times it was just like, hey, bring the enemy down to this amount of HP. That was nice. That was nice. Although, to be honest with you, they could have just, you know, given them that much HP to begin with and called it good, but yeah, I liked those fights that you didn't necessarily have to, like, win. Give you a little meter to be like, just get to this point and then you'll be good to go. That was nice. That was some nice stuff. Swin's leveled up so he can use an SP break if he needs to. I'm gonna keep going with some basic attacks. I don't want to use basic attacks. I feel like it's safer to just keep using these for now. I feel like it's just safer to keep using these things. Abyssal Flame. 1471. Is that worthwhile? I don't know. Alright. Need to use the Earthguard again. Yeah. Vulgar Claw. I really like Walter though. Like he's been a very likable individual in these Daybreak games, which is funny considering he's apparently a real hard-ass, a real asshole in the Sky games. But I never played those Sky games in particular. I only played the first one, so I didn't get to meet Walter. Very excited for the remake though. Oh, that remake looks so good! Cannot wait. Cannot wait for that. I mean, Swin's already there, right? So I may as well.
Hell's the matter, huh?
Swin's already... Yeah, he's got the CP boost. We got the 2 Shard boosts. So we may as well just go ahead and do this. Cross Cypher! 4,000?
That all you got?
Go for it,
Not
Elaine.
necessarily, but I really hope that it's not for much longer. Quack, what's up, Acumen? Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping
We're
on
doing
by.
good.
How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I really should have just waited, to be honest with you. Would have been able to waste one more of his turn. It's interesting, though, that he has shards as well. Very, very interesting that they got shit like that. I think somebody did impede our turn order with a S-break of their own. Which, to be honest with you, I was expecting that for a very long time in these games. And so, it's kind of nice to see it finally happen.
We're doing good.
Everybody's bullying poor Swin here, but Swin's also got decent-ish health, so I'm not going to be too worried about that for now. Yeah, I'll just go with the basic attack for now. It's a critical.
Leaving this one to you, Elaine.
Leaving this one to you, Elaine. Yeah, if we got to bring him down to half health, probably this will be it, but we'll see.
Got this in the bag.
We'll see.
Wide open.
Oh, you know, that is the thing as well. We could also use, like, 1 shard boost and then, like, wait a few turns and then, like, use the second one.
We've got this in the bag.
I wonder if that would work. Because that's what he's doing right now, so I'm just wondering if, like, maybe that's, like,
We should go on the
tech,
attack.
right? Maybe that's, like, good tech to be doing. I still want to just keep using basic attacks for now, though. I could
Hell's
impede
the
with
matter,
Elaine's
huh?
S-break if I really wanted to, but I kind of want to wait just now. I want to wait just for now.
No way, Jose.
No way, Jose! It's a basic attack. I missed. Love that.
Our time
He's going
shine.
with some basic attacks as well. He's going easy on us. You know, I'll take that. I'll take
doing
that.
good.
We're doing good. I really don't want to use, because I
We should
mean,
go on the attack.
actually, never mind. Swin's got the lowest amount of HP out of all of us. All right,
Hell's the
link that to
matter,
Swin.
huh?
The hell's the matter, huh? He's boosted up again. Ouchie! Thank you for attacking me. That way I can boost up this. Oh, it even gives me a damage up. I didn't even realize that. Oh, Swin's got a. I can impede that and use Elaine on that
Hell's the
turn.
matter, huh?
Yeah, I think that's the move here. I think that's the move. To get a critical,
We're
yeah,
doing
we
good.
definitely have to bring him down way further past half. Womp womp, that's fine. Basic attack for now. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get this critical here. Yeah. Critical S-break, baby! Knights of Asteria.
You're really making me bust my ass.
I like how his mouth was like, his mouth was like, oh, what's that called when the like, it was starting to glitch. It was glitching up. I forget what it's called whenever it does that though. You have the like, things are like going through.
Hell's the matter, huh?
When your expression meters, when your sliders go all the way up to 100.
We've got this
That was
in the
weird.
bag.
A bit weird. A bit strange here as well, considering I need to use, like, if I attack him.
We should go on the attack.
Oh, yeah, this is weird, though. He's stunned now, which means I want to use a big attack, but I can't use a big attack considering Swin's one attack away from that. I mean, I could do this, though.
We should go on the attack.
Yeah, I can use the EX chain at the very least. And, Hitches and Stitches is a powerful attack. May as well use
We're doing
that.
good.
We're doing good. Yeah, if only the shard boost thing worked a little bit better. Yeah, follow up with that. 7,000, not bad at all. I can finish this fight off right now. Yeah,
We should go on the
because we're
attack.
gonna get that shard boost with Elaine, so I can just go with the basic attack here and then follow up with a huge attack. But at the same time, we might not need to even do
We've got
that.
this in the bag.
Might not even have to do that. We might get enough damage just like default, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, we have enough damage just default. 2,000, we got this. We have got this in the bank.
Of course.
Oh, she's already got the X chain considering she's already shard boosted. Beautiful.
All right. You passed.
You passed. Thank you. Almost 25. And 4 SP. Not too bad, actually. not too bad at all. Looks like the victory is ours. In the bag. Not too shabby. Those kids used to run with the gardens, yeah? Professor mentioned him a while back. Said he had a fascinating discovery over in Crossville. Ew, not that slimy old brainiac. Let's take this elsewhere, shall we? It's time for you to honor your end of the bargain. And we're not talking about the money. I don't care about your money. It bounced back in no time flat. Some people transform into monsters. This guy just already is one. So the fact that you dragged me out here can only mean one thing. You're looking to grill me for info, am I right? That's exactly right. Wait, we are? Well, what about the prize money? What about it? Good piece of intel's worth just as much as that chump change. Not in my universe it isn't. Just drop it, will you? Naturally, it isn't mirror we're after, but information as you said. You know something about the Black Aurora, don't you? So you saw it, eh? Where at? We're the ones asking the questions here. Fine. Want answers, I'll give them. Yeesh. You already know this, but that thing was based on the central terminal they used to have in Basel. One of its designers, David Callahan, was in cahoots with Almata, but I bet that's old news to you too, huh? Yes, he was using it to develop nuclear weaponry during last year's incidents. That's right. Now don't ask me about the where or how, because your guess is as good as mine. But after the mafia went under, our society's professor managed to salvage their database. And guess what he found inside? Designed ducts for the Aurora. It tickled his fancy, so he built a new one in his spare time and colored it black. Novartis. I was hoping we'd heard the last of him. Yeah, for real. That's one character that I really kind of want to just break his egghead open, you know? He's one of those, the Ouroboros members in particular that I'm just not a fan of. Can he ever keep his wrinkly nose in his own business? Anyhow, the professor lost interest after he finished making the thing. After that, some guy swept it away from us, and I'm out here chasing him down. Wait, you're brushing over that as if it's nothing. How did he steal something developed by the society? Dig all you want, it's all the dirt you're getting from me. I gave you my wager's worth, any more and it won't be an even trade. You're pretty tight-lipped for someone so fast and loose. Right to my face, huh? Got moxie, kid. Respect that. At any rate, now we know how this Black Aurora came to be. Though, from what you've told us, sounds like the society isn't too invested in it. I've got enough going on as is. You can make of that what you want. More backstory is nice and all, but it doesn't really help us draft up a game plan. Even the immovable wasn't enough to turn the tables. Has to be another way. Ayo, did you say the immovable? Ayo? What's up, I say? Glad to see you. Thank you for stepping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. And happy birthday again. Now, Icey's birthday was just yesterday, so wish her a happy birthday if you don't mind. But back up. That last bit got my attention. I mean the part about Jin. Bastard didn't pull through for you, eh? Yeah, hate to see it. Are he and Z-Bear beefing or something? It's putting it mildly. They have quite a lot of history. Also, Z-Bear? Really? Oh, it's a cute nickname. I like it. I approve. Jin did too. Alright, lead the way. What? Where? Ain't it obvious? Where the hell that giant supercomputer is? Dealing with that hunk of junk's the whole reason I'm here anyways. Classic controller dying after like an hour. Ay. Happy birthday! Happy late birthday! Yeah! Get celebrated with your birthdays. Get birthday wishes. Besides, it'd give you a better leg up than Jin ever could. It's easy enough to say. Yeah, this isn't a picnic we're going on. You still flapping your gums? Gave you your damn answers, didn't I? So shut your yaps and lead the way. Then you can sit back and watch me mop up. Very well. Having you with us may actually make all the difference. Glad you could see it my way. Are we sure about this? Should we call Jin just in case? Not to worry. I have a plan. Hey, cut the chatter and get to stepping already. Somehow I'm not totally convinced. Things go south, we can always use him as a decoy and make a run for it. Exactly. Hey, wait till I'm out of earshot, kid. Doesn't matter. You're the one who wants to just sit back and watch, remember? Or wants us to sit back and watch. Touché. Guess I better make a show of it then. Fingers crossed this works out. I like how Walter and Walter and Nadia have like this like understanding between them.
Come on over and say hello.
They do come
I
from
made these special
pretty
just for you.
pretty similar backgrounds, so I guess so.
See you later, cutie.
See you later. Thanks, stripper.
Hey, look at that. It's the direwolf.
It's
He's still hanging around this joint?
You're like the talk of the town around here.
I don't give two shits about the small fry. Now hurry up and finish your business. I want to see the place you guys were talking about.
We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. And checking in on Zelda. Ooh, hopefully the doggo's doing well. Apple.
What's up?
And thank you. Of course,
Need
I
some
say.
meds?
Of course.
You'll be fine so long as you take the recommended dosage.
I'm sure. Yeah, always happy to wish the homies a happy birthday. Always happy to do that. It really came out of nowhere though. Like I was just like absentmindedly going through the Discords that I'm a part of, and then I saw Duke messaged in yours that it was your birthday, and I was like, "Hey yo, huh? Happy birthday?" Question mark. Some people are a lot more tight-lipped about when their birthday is. I'm not exactly tight-lipped about my birthday. I don't really care to promote it necessarily.
Infiltration sequence.
But we get down into closer to my birthday, I'll start talking about it more. I still need to do a a celebration stream for my for 1,000 YouTube subscribers for reaching YouTube partner.
Expanding search
Man. Boing. Check. Begin breaking. Easy. Like how that literally is just, oh, it's a checkpoint. I'm sorry for the checkpoint. Okay. But, oh shit. My brain went up. Yeah, I need to, oh, I see. I need to do a celebration stream for my hitting 1,000 YouTube subscribers, but I keep, oh no, I keep forgetting. Okay, time limit approaching. We got 20 seconds. Hey, that's all the time in the world. Oh, is the time in the world. What's up, Minkyo? Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How ya doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, I got 2 SP from that as well. Why?
What are you looking at?
I opened up a treasure chest and got extra, like, bonus points. I'll take it, but like...
Want to rest here?
Hermes!
Do me a favor and decide already.
Yeah, of course.
Come back whenever you like.
That sounds like a much better voice for her. In the last game, she just had like a basic voice, but this one she sounds more reasonable. Hermes! How you doing? But yeah, how you doing, Minky? Hopefully you're doing well today. My brain's kind of in like ADHD mode, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of bouncing off the walls. Yesterday I took the day off to just kind of relax, take it easy, and catch up on some chores because I did have a very busy Mother's Day. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of bouncing off the walls today. Getting back to a normal schedule and all of that. Hopefully you're doing well though. And if you got an alert, I appreciate that. Doing well. Yo, a citrus emote. Mink, you got gifted a citrus subscription. Nice, nice. Oh, she's got some adorable emotes. No, that's a pretty cool helmet. It's rare to see people riding orbital bikes, but why check it makes her stand out for sure. I live in Elaine, and these two are Swin and Nadia. I'm standing in for Van and Spriggans. So, substitute Spriggans. Guess it means I should introduce myself. I'm Hermes, do delivery work. And on pretty good terms with Arkwright and his crew. Also, is that Misty's voice act? Is that Vita back in the background on the radio? Probably, huh? Probably. Far more ahead of Mangaga? Far more ahead of Mangaga? Hey, yo? Am I further than Mangaga is? Well, welcome in, how do you pronounce your name? Arculus? 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 Is that good? Did I nail it? But am I? Or is he, or is Mangaga further than I am? But how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm only in Act 1 right now. I'm in Act 1B. So, Arculus. Arqueolus? Like that one? Arqueolus. I'm sorry, I am, am stupid. I'm a stupid boyo, and I do not understand words until I hear them half the time. But welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm only in Act 1B, So I don't think I'm further than Mangaga. I don't think I'm further than him. But yes, I had to come back on some jobs because I've been so busy lately. But let me know if you need my help with anything. Right, I think Van mentioned you in some notes he left for us. We'll reach out if we ever need anything. Hey, doesn't that helmet make it hard to see down here? My helmet's actually a high-tech piece of hardware. Low light's not an issue for me. So don't worry, got a good view of your pretty face. This lady's kind of hard to read, because I can't see her face. Hermes is great though. She great. Yota. Yota. Remember you were a bit behind? Also no problem with pronouncing my name? Always feel bad when I mispronounce people's names, but yeah. Without like having it spelled out, it's like, Cause some people even pronounce like what? Potato, potato, tomato, tomato, things like that is always like regional differences. Only a name that was made with random pronunciations. Yippee! Yeah, understandable though. But yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in. A fellow Legend of Heroes fan. Hell yeah, love it. Love to see it. Always glad to meet more people that love this series as much as I do. I can't wait until the first 3 games to get like remade and the Horizon. Unfortunately, I do not speak the Japanese, so not very well at least. You know, I used to take some lessons so I can kind of understand Japanese, but mostly not too much. Is that a pan flute? Hey yo, bass pan flute in the music. I love pan flute. Kelty has changed color palette. Kelty. 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 Kelty? Who Kelty, Minkyu? Who Kelty? Also, what is this? What is this thing? I see Minkyu has a 3. Oh, there's a clips leader? Huh, interesting. Twitch added a new thing that, you now have a little badge for who clips the most of your content. Interesting. Huh. I figured Doom would probably be number 1 with the clips. Interesting. You might have to like show it or hide it or stuff like that though. Go to from Duran Duran? Oh, it's been forever since I've seen Duran Duran. Yeah, it's been a very long time ago. But yeah, since Doom's got the moderator badge, the first subscriber badge, and the hype train badge, I guess he's badged out. He doesn't have any more BP. He doesn't have any more badge points for the like clip thing. That's interesting. Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, what is that thing right there? Look like a box or like a movie reel thing. Like, what is that? What is that? But thank you for being my third most consecutive clipper, Minkyu. Why don't you second places then? Or first place if Doom's not first. I know Doom definitely clips a whole lot. Clear skies? That's me! Anyways, you're the deliver later. You're here, lady. You're here again? Hey, Yota. Been a good boy for your mom lately? You betcha! Help with all of her chores. Can I get a hug for a prize? Aww. I want a hug from Hermes too, though. Like, understandable. Those eyes of his. Well, if you insist. How you doing, Gabriella? Isn't this a strange group? Have we met before, Blondie? Guess it doesn't really matter. Let me make it a rule not to ask questions in the Blacklight District. Still, make sure the underage keep it non-alcoholic, yeah? Don't try anything with my Yoda. I like how they care about that. We're in the Blacklight District, literally crime central. And they're still just like, now make sure the kids don't drink any alcohol. Like, I think this would be the place that people would go to get alcohol.
Leads to... Oh, that's right. You two are a little too young for this place.
Too young? No, S can't ever set foot in one of these places. You're hereby banned.
Okay.
Let's go.
Why do you sound so desperate?
Get a clue, Swin. Get a clue.
Ooh, you look dangerous.
I like the Viper bite.
Better
Smash.
see you again.
Becky, let me smash. Oh, this is a great place. What's up with this guy? He's the usual arena like ringleader, or like he's always fighting in the arena. Couldn't land a single hit on the guy. Talking about Walter? Oh, speak of the devil. Who the hell are you? Never mind. Does he remember me? He literally just fought. What am I, just dirt to him? To think of it, I feel like I remember seeing the guy fight at last year's Revolution Festival. Damn, I need to get stronger. Stronger to send to him. Alright, he's that nosy bastard that challenged me at the end. Pretty proud for such a weakling. Please don't cause any more problems for us. You love it. You love to see it. I think I got all the shops now. Yeah, I did. Cool. Cool. Now, treasure chests. S crafts. And S breaks. Alright. Good to go. Back to the condemned sector now. This time with Walter. I like how Jin wasn't, he didn't help us out any, apparently. But Walter's going to. Anyhow, Lurk, of course being cute, appreciate you being here, but no worries about that. No worries about having to lurk. I'm sad I don't see it. That's weird. Haven't clipped anything in a while? Yeah, well, you know. You still are the, one of the most, you've clipped me the most out of all the people that have come by the streams. I don't think it necessarily means based on time. I think it's more just like a, overall thing. Probably just like an overall thing. I should probably fight these guys, actually, now thinking about it. I need to get my stuff up. We'll end this right now. I got some question marks as well, because I need to boost up my craft points a hell of a lot. Wide open. Sure, we'll link up. Actually, no, I should link up to Nadia. And them. We can win. Damn right we can. Get a load out of this.
Done and done.
I'm gonna hit level 25 as well. Good show. Nadia's basically 200, 189, so yeah. Should probably swap to Elaine and have her do a couple of these for now. If N is the harem protag, then S is the monogamous route protag. True. Although I really wouldn't consider Van to be a harem protagonist either. Like, even there's definitely some. That's not what I was wanting to do with that. It's fine. This works out. God, if only Elaine got that CP boost instead. Whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Van doesn't give off like harem protagonist vibes. He's not like Reen or Lloyd, or like everybody's like thirsting over him. Like, he gets a few moments here and there where it's just like, oh yeah, you can definitely tell that like, hey yo, this lady might be a little interested in him. But he doesn't have nearly the same amount of harem protag energy that like Lloyd or Reen has. Especially Reen. Reen had all the harem protag energy in the world. I should have been linked up to Elaine. It's fine. It's whatever.
That went well.
You didn't miss a beat.
That went well. Craft points. Give me the craft points. Half of the solutions part-timers are underage. Half of the solutions.
Don't show any mercy.
Oh, Arclight Solutions? True. Yeah. Indeed as well. Because yeah, we definitely have... You can definitely tell that, like, Agnes might be a little interested in Van. But, like, Rosette definitely seems more like business first. Catra seems to have a little crush on Van as well.
You're one of a kind, Elaine.
Barry is just daughter. Just very much just daughter. Jaeger taught daughter. Judith, yeah, they've had some moments. Judith and Van definitely had some moments where it's just like, there might be something going on there. There might be some brewing feelings. You could potentially see that one happening. But it definitely seems like it's mostly just, like, even the game itself is just like, nah, Van and Elaine. Definitely seems like that's, like, the main one. 180, not exactly where I want to be, but close enough. Alright, third time's the charm, right? Let's, go down here and not die this time, huh? Did I don't know if I need...
I wish I could stay like this forever.
I don't know if I needed to do that or not, but whatever. Alright, Elaine said she had a plan, so...
So this is where it got off to.
It's just as I remember.
Yeah. Talk about deja vu.
Deja vu.
So, when do we get to the fun part?
Luckily for you, it's already begun.
Oh, shit.
Here they come.
Demons!
Now this is more like it!
Alright. Like I said, third time's the charm, huh? Alright, let's just do the same thing that we did last time. Move up with Swin, and we'll attack with Elaine. May as well.
Swin!
God, this game always has such good soundtracks, though. Always has such good music.
I'll aid you.
Alright, instantaneous mark. I haven't really noticed his critical stuff, but I'm sure he definitely has it. Good God, Walter does not have a turn forever. That one's dead. Those two are basically dead. Hopefully you're attacking like multiples. Nope, just a singular one. Talk about overkill. Whatever. Oh, they heal up from that as well. Interesting. I didn't realize that. God.
We can win.
These such annoying little pricks, I swear. Let's just go with this one. May as well. More quick. Linked up with Elaine. Yeah, sure. Don't want to use up too big of an attack. But yeah, if only Walter used more of a AoE attack, would have been able to get all of these guys done for.
Got this in the bag.
Unfortunately, that was not what he was wanting to do. That attacks both of them. 58.
We're doing good.
I don't know if I want to do this or not. You know what, let's just link up to this one, considering this one is, yeah, he was lower on HP. Fatal bike again.
Like hell you're running.
Ah, he's done for. Ew.
Shorty.
I was gonna say that he's done for, but you missed. Damn it, Walter. You're not supposed to miss. I should heal up, but what do we have? I want to use that one thing as well. God, I have nothing that gives me... This is the most I got. Alright, whatever. Not nearly as much as I was hoping to give you, but it works. 3,000 again? Bro, can you stop attacking Swin? That's one thing I definitely noticed about this game. I'm playing on normal difficulty, so these enemies shouldn't be that big of a deal to deal with. But they love to hard focus a singular target. They will just find one character and they're just like, okay, now everything. Attacking you with everything. Which is, very sad. You know, I may as well just use more of this stuff.
We're doing good.
I may as well just use more of this stuff, considering
Thanks a
the
lot.
early game. Getting more gourmet points wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, getting these, like, this turn of, like, a bunch of, because we're gonna have another, like, set, right? So, may as well. I think I was all the way over there. Alright, but now we should all be good. Should be good to go now.
Nadia!
Eat this! Is this gonna be enough to kill? Oh yeah, totally enough to kill. And now more of them. Alright, I want to... Does Walter got a double? He's got a double critical? Is that allowed? Is that legal? I love the idea of it, but like... What the hell? Oh damn, sorry. Sorry, Walter, I'm sorry. I like to look at my options here.
Here you go.
I'm trying to steal that double critical from Walter with the Elaine. Boing, boing, boing. Ah, you know what? I just... No. That just... No. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. That's hysteria. Didn't kill any of them, unfortunately. It'll bite on her. I really should have not have done anything. Sparing roar. It'll bite on Nadia again. And Walter. Okay. That worked out. Okay, well, we're taking this. Nice.
Wanna meet the goddess?
Yeah, this should... Only 3 of them I saw down there.
Now cough it up!
Cough it up!
Boost gauge limit broken.
Boost gauge limit broken. Alright, there's 4 of them. Sparing roar, 1 more. Attacking Elaine. Alright, take that. They're so damn fast. And their healing attacks, they're so annoying. Annoying pricks. Alright, but I definitely don't want to go too hard with this. May as well just do this, though. Nah, may as well boost up everybody. Too slow. You're too slow. Sure, you know I'll link up with Walter.
Leaving this one to you, Elaine.
Leaving this one with you, Elaine. Not enough to finish this off? Oh yeah, it is.
That much closer to
Alright, everybody's 25. Piercing Fortissimo, leveled up. Everybody leveled up to 25. Not bad, not bad at all.
What's the big idea? Don't tell me that's all there is to it.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Any games that are coming out soon that you're looking forward to? Games I'm looking forward to is Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, and Digimon Storytime Stranger. Oh, hell yeah, though, fellow Rune Factory enjoyer, shaking your hand right now. Not particularly off the top of my head that I can think of, besides, of course, the remake of Trails in the Sky and the Kaino Kaseki game, the Horizon. I forget what the like in between is. The next two Legend of Heroes games coming out this fall. Yeah, I haven't really kept up with much else. Like, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about GTA 6, of course, but that's not even coming out until next year. Oblivion was a fun surprise. But yeah, like, I pretty much only play video games on stream anymore, and so like I'll definitely play some games from time to time, like off stream. Like, I put a lot of time into Oblivion lately, but most of the time I get kind of bored, so I just tend to play video games on stream, and so I don't really look forward too much for new releases, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm playing this now. Okay, I beat this game. Alright, what am I playing next? Which we're gonna go through The Last Fate on Friday. Very excited to give that game a try. I love myself a good Metroidvania. But I did get myself a copy of the Switch 2, right? I did get a pre-order for the Switch 2. So there's that Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma game that's coming out that I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to trying Mario Kart World and Metroid Prime 4. Eventually, I've been looking forward to that game for like 15 years now, so eventually, right? I'll be out of games soon, chat. True. I'm on the 12th game out of the 12 games that are out in the West. Soon I'll be out of Legend of Heroes, and then we can move on to other things. I do want to go back and play like another Crab's Treasure and Stellar Blade as well. Those are games I want to get to that I have not had the chance to get to yet, considering it's been 3 years of Legend of Heroes. What a beautiful time it's been, but it's been 3 years.
Much the opposite. This is where things pick up.
True.
So many unexpected guests. I'm surprised you even managed to locate this place.
Hi, evil fairy, evil
That
mare.
voice again.
Doesn't sound like she knows time got rewound, though. Oh well, it makes no difference. After all, this is the end of the line for you.
This is the story of a girl, rewound time and drown the whole world.
Now rise, my servants, as many times as it takes.
Oh.
Don't stop until you've left no survivors!
No survivors. My controller died in the middle of that. Bum, bum, bum.
It's exactly the same as before.
Controller.
So that's your game, huh? I've got your number.
Did you catch on to something?
Just watch and see. Eat this!
What you
That
doing?
won't work! They'll just...
Unless...
Huh?
He's
not letting up even after they've reverted.
He's dead!
At full force, too.
He's dead!
I hope that guy wasn't too attached to his skeleton.
Truly, though.
What's wrong? Rise up and fight!
Based Walter. Yeah, that's... Oh god, that guy, he's just dead. He's just dead.
No wonder Jin let you down. That penny-waste doesn't have it in him to finish the job. Full-body beatdowns are what fists were made for!
Oh, my, Walter's chin was...
But those men, will they be all right?
Who knows? Not my problem. But it was poking through his shirt there. Dead. Ah, yes, the noise of a dying controller. One of my PlayStation 5 controllers fully dies from my use on the PC. Yeah, that one controller dies in like an hour, which is very, very annoying. But thankfully I have 2 controllers.
Now, relax. I didn't kill him. They're just in for a nice long stint at the hospital.
What a brute! Do you have no heart?
Yeah, not really, to be honest.
That's rich. Coming from the one who turned these patsies into monsters before sicking them on us.
True, though.
I'm just setting them free. Hell, they ought to be thanking me.
This guy's got villain oozing out of his pores.
He's kind of giving me Batman vibes, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to beat you within an inch of your life. Criminal scum.
But he's definitely whittling them down.
You'll pay for this. Prepare to be crushed like the bug you are!
You know, Walter's really showing that sometimes you really just have to fight fire with fire. Sometimes you gotta, crack a few skulls to make an omelet. You know how the saying goes.
Shit.
Oh, damn. Hey, look at that.
Losing your touch, Walter? You left your 6 wide open there.
Who invited your ass?
My bet's on Elaine.
Jin! You came just in time.
Guess the girlie there just answered my question. I figured you'd show one way or another. Wasn't planning on leaving you any of the action, though.
Sounds to me like you bit off more than you could chew.
Always gotta have the last word. How about I start by smashing your bones in?
You can try all you like after we take care of these guys.
Just kiss already. Oh, damn, that one's new. That's a new one. Hollow Giant Demi-Grendel Godam.
This one's different from the others. And not just in size.
Yeah, we're gonna need all hands on deck.
Batman vibes, yeah. And this guy reminds me
Bring it
of
on.
the Brutes in Asylum as well.
6 Sarge under.
In the Arkham games.
Gotta make sure I don't slip up in front of the kids.
It all comes down to this. Don't hold anything back.
I'm not gonna murk you, but you'll be drinking fluids through a tube. Truly. Yeah, these guys right here, the Godam. It reminds me of those, how in like Arkham Asylum, right? There was the like that serum that like turned them into like giant brutes. The Titan form, I think is what it was called. Yeah, kind of reminds me of that. Oh man. All right, so 4 small guys, and then we got a big boy. God, Elaine does not have a turn for a century, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Moi as well, after all. After all, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I?
Swin!
Where do I want to link up with this one? Just kind of want to use an instantaneous mark, but I'm gonna get this like.
Got this in the bag.
Yeah, that attacks the big boy, the 2, 3 over there. Nice,
We should
nice,
go on
nice,
the
nice.
attack.
Yeah, that'll work out, and then I can keep him boosted up for a S-break later on. Yeah, this is gonna be my just go in.
Razor! Hurricane!
This is gonna be my just go to town. I just go to town, let it all out, baby. I scream and shout and let it all out. Sorry, Walter, but you're not inside the circle, so tee haha, ooh. Should I use a big attack here, though? Because I could use the hitches and stitches. That would kill that one. I don't know if it'll kill the one in the back, but it would definitely kill the one in the front. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go ahead and use this. I'm Moi as well. I do like to use the Earth Guard, but oh shit, I even killed the one in the back. Hell yeah. Breath of Terror. Nice. Sit on those on the controller. PC says it's connected, but upon connecting it, powers up completely. Yeah,
We can win!
if it's a Gen 1 PlayStation 5 controller, then it probably has like some sort of. I need to use a big attack here. Yeah, may as well.
Got this in the bag.
It's probably just an issue with like the battery just being dead, and like it's not like the battery's not even receiving any charge from the port. It's better like the wire is busted. You can try using the wire on something else, see if it still works, and if it does, then it's just the controller that's probably malfunctioning. I've used this controller right here on my PC before, and it works. But that one over there gets a little like the first one, the one that came with my PlayStation 5 originally. That one has some issues from time to time.
No need to go
It doesn't
easy
like
on
to work. You know, we got Elaine's blind. 5,000 damage. Love to see that. She's boosted up, which is fun, but I think she's probably gonna miss because I don't think her accuracy is all that good. She's got Earth Guard as well. Okay, hold up. If you got accuracy, if you got Earth Guard, I may as well, right?
All right.
Thunder and kick. Ah, this thing's sealed and everything. Beautiful.
I'll aid you.
Yeah. Earth Guard on all of us. I forgot that I did that. I think I put Earth Guard on like everybody, considering. 7,000 hit points.
What to do?
I'm always so annoyed. I'm always so annoyed about how Legend of Heroes loves their
We should go on the attack.
they love their nonsense of boosting every stat imaginable and also healing up like 7,000 hit points.
Give me everything you've
Like,
got.
please stop healing so damn much. I just wish every enemy didn't heal.
We're doing good!
Heat, rot, burn. It's not not bad, but I always use this one, the hitches and stitches.
No need to go easy on him.
No need to go easy on him. Well, alright, if you insist then.
Nadia!
If you insist. Hitches and stitches, bitches!
Leaving this one to you, Elaine.
Giving this one to you, Elaine. One more turn of blind. I can also follow with a big attack. I want to hope that this actually lands. Hey, it actually landed. Look at that. Blind. Makes no sense like nonsense. Goddamn right.
Someone's feisty, huh?
Someone's feisty. Oh, we got a free art with Nadia.
Swin!
What do I want to do here? So could you also use... No, I think we just want to move forward with like an attack here. No. 3 of Swords. It's not a S-break, but like, it's an S-break light. This guy's going to take some big damage from this as well. No. Follow with Elaine. 8,000 damage, baby. Oh yeah, 2,000 damage here. He's stunned. Got a free art. Let's just go ahead and finish this fight off, shall we? Oh, yo, not quite. Not quite just yet. Damn, okay. There we go, though. That's nice, though. Elaine was able to get her craft points. Good, good, good. I like how the first time I fought those guys was definitely the worst, considering I underestimated them.
We prevailed. For now, at least.
Yeah, he could just as easily come right back.
Punch his face in!
Nadia,
Cave it in!
how's the analysis coming?
All done. Your hunch was spot on, S.
Oh.
First things first, though. That black aurora is what's turning those guys into monsters.
So should we just destroy
We
it?
gotta bust it up. Stop.
Hell yeah!
Walter, you handle the other side.
I don't take orders from you, jackass. Either keep up with me or piss off.
He's such a Vegeta energy, and I love him. He is such a Vegeta energy. Oh.
Whoa. There's no fixing that up.
No way.
For all their bickering, they're pretty in tune with each other.
I've known each other for a long time.
Anyway, that should give us some room to breathe.
Yes. The worst of it is over now.
No. No, 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 no!
Hi, Red Fairy.
That black and blue eyesore in his hollow. We're finally out of the picture. This was supposed to be our golden opportunity. I don't believe this. How barbaric can you get?
No way! I can't believe this! That is a line that will haunt me to the grave.
You were there back then, too.
Yeah, when Elaine died for the first time.
A red fairy. I remember Van telling us about this.
Ah.
Yeah, but we've never seen her in person till now.
So you're the mystery voice we heard.
Ain't that a hoot?
We have a few new faces, I suppose that means another introduction is in order. You may address me as Carmine Altera, the Grendel Zolga's personal hollow.
No, I'm gonna forget that name again. Carmine Altera.
Consider this a reward for all the trouble you've given me. Not everyone gets the privilege of feasting their eyes on a picture of grace like myself.
Uh-huh.
Grendel Zolga. That must be the Crimson Beast everybody's been talking about.
If you're his hollow, does that make you the same as Mare?
I'll thank you not to mention that vile name in my presence. Just the sound of it grates on my ears. In any event,
Mare.
while I was fortunate enough to recover the data in time, the Demi-Grendel assembly line I labored over is entirely ruined now.
Yippee!
Demi-Grendel?
Is that what you call those shadow monsters?
Yes, you can think of them as unsuccessful Grendels.
NPC Grendels.
They can't compare with the genuine article, but they suffice as foot soldiers. I went to great pains putting that system together, which makes you destroying it all the more galling.
So that's what the big old sucker was for.
To be more precise, I was using the Black Aurora as a conduit to borrow processing capacity from Edith's orbital network.
Yeah, she's being awfully giving of information right now, huh? She's a yapper. She's monologuing. Oh shit.
That other obnoxious excuse for a hollow could never have achieved something this complex on her own. I trust it's clear which of us is more capable. Not to mention, elegant.
No, you're both kind of bratty.
Where did you get the power to pull this off?
And where do you even come from?
Swin?
Excuse me? All of this was my own doing.
I call bunk on that. You swiped that power from a little girl, one we happen to know very well.
Meanwhile, the timer on her bomb is ticking down? Yeah, right? It definitely feels like that. You sly bastard, you caught me monologuing! Tick, tick, tick.
This girl you're referring to. Could it be?
Lapis!
It's all starting to come together. She was a key player in sorting out that whole retributive tower business, right?
Oh yeah, I heard about that from the professor.
So all of us are on the same page. I'll cut right to the chase then. Lapis has fallen into a coma.
No, Lapis.
She has?
We just found her one day, all cold and lifeless, like a doll.
Like a doll, you say? Huh. Like a doll.
It was as if an important part of her had been stolen away.
Like a doll. Plot thickens like pudding. True.
You would accuse me of robbing power from a doll? Ludicrous.
The evidence doesn't lie. All those computational sources you used, the Elysium code was one of them.
Elysium.
Oh.
Nadia analyzed the data while we were fending off your minions.
Her eyes are kind of twitching there.
It's true that Elysium's core systems were wiped out without a trace. But the programming language used to build it, the Elysium code, survived. Thing is, it can't be found on the Orbalnet, and our friend's the only one who can operate it.
Yeah. So if you manage to use the code, that makes you a dirty thief.
Stealing. Swiper, no swiping.
I am Carmine Altera, a one-of-a-kind hollow of splendor and dignity.
Nah, you look like a ripoff of the one that we already have.
Say what you will. This power came from me and me alone.
Huh? But that would mean...
There's obviously a connection here. But maybe our initial assumption was off.
Enough of this! Just talking with you people has me on my last nerve.
I have that effect on women.
I'm done here.
Wait!
Nadia!
Tell her Sky. I told her.
That's
their...
The Grendel Zolga!
I like the look of this one.
I don't.
Out of the way! We've still got questions for her.
I'd really rather not fight this guy. Alright, thank God. If I had to fight him after everything else, that would have sucked.
Swin. Nadia.
Turning tail, huh? And here I was hoping to beat a few answers out of them myself. Well, whatever. That's all the charity you're getting from me. Later, chumps.
Okay, Walter, bye.
Never thought I'd see the day he lent me a hand instead of balling it up into a fist.
I apologize. It was our choice to accept help from a member of the society.
Hey, you know what they say, all's well that ends well. Would have been dicier if I went at it alone.
True.
That Crimson Grendel's no joke, though. Makes my skin crawl like nothing I've ever seen.
We've rooted out the source of the network disruptions and foiled a hostile plot, if only for a time. Our work is complete. At least, as far as the request is concerned.
No complaints here.
I mean, they're one step closer. They got a few answers at the very least. A direction to go. All kind of works out for us.
That wraps up another 4 SPG. I'd say we're doing pretty well at this substitute Spriggan thing.
Right? Not to toot my own horn, but I really pulled out the stops this time.
Yeah?
Plus, now we finally have a lead on what we've been looking for.
I really thought she was gonna ask for a reward.
Yeah. All that's left is to follow it.
You said it. We got this, S.
They sure make a dependable duo, huh?
It's adorable.
That they do. Job well done, both of you.
Yippee! We did it! Is that going to be the end of the... Yeah, that was actually pretty short compared to the other act. Makes sense, though. Makes sense, though, considering how that was only just like a bunch of side missions.
Closed the books on another case.
Gain 2 SP by releasing the orbital lock. I did it! And 5 SP by progressing the Mongarten.
Rank up.
And then we get an S rank, baby. D+.
Money!
Breath is
Can't
blue.
complain with that.
We got that S rank, though, baby. Look at that. We've got an S rank every single chapter so far.
Oh, please. That was nothing.
Ah, Swin. Interesting, Swin. The girl from Paradise has been out of the archive? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's look at it.
The girl from Paradise.
Ren!
Welcome to paradise.
This was Paradise,
Brr.
and within Paradise lived a little girl, as well as other children around her age. The other children were always toiling away at their work, yet the girl was never asked to do anything at all.
Let me give you a useful tip. Always be sure to say, "It would be my pleasure." Saying sorry just makes them want to hurt you more.
Nice bow cut,
They
nerd.
taught her all she needed to know about their work, but she knew she would never have to apply the knowledge given to her.
So don't worry about me. You just focus on being happy like you always are. You're our princess, and you're really, really important to us. We're all here to protect you, and that's why we make it so you don't need to see a thing.
But over time, the children began to disappear, one after another after another. In the end, the only other remaining child also disappeared, and the girl had to go to work for the very first time.
Ew. Manual labor.
You've been nominated. Just do what you usually do.
What I usually do? That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me!
They made the girl drink the water of life, like they did with all the other children before her.
What's happening?
What are you going to be today? A sweet doll? A cool boy? Come on over here.
It would be my pleasure.
That was the girl's response, a response that had become routine. That was paradise.
Yeah. Definitely
All
sounds
of
like it,
them
huh?
Have gone.
Interesting. Interesting. She's an original character like Ricky Rouse or Monald Muck. Yeah, that, I don't even forget her name. The Carmine? Was that her name? The other mayor? Evil mayor? He's taking his doll and he's going home. Huh! Taking my doll and I'm going home. Alright, let's get into Act 2 or whatever. Yeah, Chaos and Hayway and Academy Days. And we're gonna get Fairy and Aaron for this one. Alright, we should do a poll like we did last time. That doesn't really care. Don't really care which way we're going about doing this, to be honest with you. It'd probably be easier if I... do I want to... Because I'm thinking in my head, right? It would actually be a lot easier if I just went down and did Act 2B, considering I would just have to get rid of Elaine's equipment and put equipment on Yes. Meanwhile, if I went with Act 2A, then I would have to do all of that. So maybe I won't do a poll. Maybe I'll just go and stick with 2B for now. And then once we get done with that one, then we can move over to 2A. I am very interested about 2A. But I think it would just be a little bit more convenient doing that, right? Because I don't want to have to keep swapping all my orbments around. So I think we'll stick with the... We'll stick with these for now, actually. I'm sorry. Sorry for getting your hopes up about a poll. I just decided to become a dictator today instead. Off-brand mayor. The mayor we have at home. I think that's the other mayor. March 5th, 1209.
All right, everyone. It's
8:45?
time for homeroom. There's less than 3 weeks left in your first year. You're almost at the end.
Doa!
The closing ceremony is on the 23rd of this month, And the day after that is graduation.
Oh god, who's graduating this year?
Just be aware that the classes are going to be split up a little differently than you're used to. Also, Miss Toa, I have a question. Where do your students at the Empire's military academy go when they graduate? Do they all become soldiers or something?
I've been wondering about that too. Oh, yeah, what was the name of the school you teach at? Was it Thor's Military Academy?
Arise, O youth! Become the foundation of the world! It's my sleeper code, like, my sleeper agent words.
Yes, that's right. This may come as a surprise, but Thor's isn't all that different from any normal high school.
You know, except for the Panzer Soldat training and, you know, military tactics. Yeah, just pretty normal.
It's true that we do have a special curriculum for those who want to join the military, but not everyone goes that route. I graduated from there myself, and well, as you can see, I'm an instructor. Yeah, good point.
Now
you
that I think about it, there's a lot of
big,
famous people from there.
hero for a lady.
Nice. Nice, Flesh. I mean, yeah, to be fair, Toa is a big, strong hero for a lady. I want to read
aren't in the military at all.
I want to read you that dialogue, though.
Now that I think about it, there's a lot of famous people from there that aren't in the military at all.
Isn't that where you transferred in from, Julian?
That's right. I learned quite a bit from Miss Toa and the other staff there.
Sounds like he's chewing on something. Oh, but isn't Julian here part of Class 7? But then he, like, transferred over to Calvard? An interesting one. Just mecha courses are the difference. Yeah, just the mecha courses. Don't worry about that part, though. It's a small, slight difference.
Man, you're so lucky. I bet the school life's way more fun there. It hasn't even been 3 full months since she came here, and she's already in everyone's good books.
That's Toa for you.
Wasn't she brought over as part of an exchange program with the Erebonian Empire?
Yes, that's right. I also heard that she does work for a famous NGO on top of her regular teaching duties.
Yeah, she's cracked.
She's supposedly an invaluable asset to them as well. She really is incredible, isn't she?
Toa Majatenji!
Incredible doesn't even begin to describe her. Her popularity's well-deserved. I mean, just look at how cute she is! Whether she likes it or not, she's got the attention of the whole school.
I suppose you aren't wrong there.
Anyway, let's get back on track. Before we begin our first lesson, I want to introduce you to our new short-term exchange students. Come on in, you two.
Swin and Nadia, I'm guessing?
Huh? Exchange students?
Where are they exchanging from?
At this time of year?
Hey! What's up, everyone? Nice to meet ya.
Why are you two students now?
I'm your new classmate, Nadia Rain. But just call me Nana, okay?
Oh my god.
Not even 10 seconds in and I'm already embarrassed.
Yeah, right. The second hand is killer right now.
Well, that's one introduction out of the way. Would you like to do yours, Swin?
Gladly. I'm Swin Abel, and like Nadia, I'm an exchange student from Remiferia.
Uh-huh.
I know we're coming in pretty late into the school year, but I hope we can become good friends with you all.
Holy crap. That Nadia chick's a real cutie.
Wow. So, quick question. Are you two in a relationship? I'm so very glad you asked. It just so happens me and S are...
Friends. Don't put any funny ideas in their heads.
Oh my god, Swin.
I didn't think they'd actually come to school. Is it because of that orb mail from the other day? No, they wouldn't come here just because of that.
Oh boy, here comes for the flashbacks.
Wait, you know these two? Are they involved with your part-time job?
Sounds like you've really had your hands full on, yes?
They're going to be taking part in the school festival, too. So be sure to give them a nice, warm welcome.
Reading that hey remind me of hey, it's Fat Albert. I don't know why, but I definitely just got that vibe from that.
I'd really like to give them a tour around the school, but I'm still getting a feel for the place myself. Oh, I know. Would you mind showing them around for me, Agnes?
She must already know that we're working together.
Of course, I'd be happy to.
It's settled then. You can show them around during lunchtime if you'd like. Now, let's go over the festival supply list.
That's adorable. That's adorable. Hey, we're finally able to look around inside Aramis Academy then. I've been wanting to snoop around in this place. See what Aggie's school life is like. Her academy days. Proud Albert watch long win. We could do that one night in the Discord. We could definitely do that one night. Which, ayo, Discord server, you want to join a Discord? We got a link in the description. Ayo. On the Twitch side, we got that in the exclamation point Discord. Got the command as well. I'd love to have you there. I'm sorry, Aggie. I just thought it'd be more fun if we kept it a secret. So, what's the verdict? Did we surprise you? Mission accomplished. Anyways, did you two really apply to our short-term exchange program? Sure did. A few connections who helped us get in. I know Nadia likes to do things on a whim, but this isn't one of those cases. We went through all the proper channels. Well, that's good to hear at least. Swin's just as laid back about this as she is. But why go all that effort, and why Aramis for that matter? I thought you'd never ask. Reason is, we've been itching to experience the school life. Hanging with friends after school, trying all the cafeteria foods, napping during classes, playing hooky, you know, that kind of thing. The last thing you can do without. What he said. Wait, so you two really haven't been to school before? Never had the chance, being raised in the organization and all. Closest thing was Sunday school when we were really little. Not sure how long we'll be staying here in Calvard, but I thought it'd be a good experience for us. Oh my god, they're illiterate! We pretend to be students while on infiltration missions, but I don't count that. Either way, we're just living and having fun in the moment. That's our MO. Hell yeah. I understand. It's a totally valid perspective. Given their upbringing, it's only natural that they would want to make up for all the experiences they missed out on. Well then, let's get on with our tour, shall we? Now I'll show you everything the school has to offer. Yippee! Thanks, bestie! Alright then, lead the way. Oh, and let's be on the lookout for whatever that message was talking about. Yes, we should keep our eyes peeled for sure. You really not gonna flash back to what that message was about? Ah, here we are. Here we are. Notice the pain to disassemble a PlayStation 5 controller? Yeah. Looking at this thing, I definitely don't see it being like an easy job. Definitely do not see it being an easy job. Good luck with that, though. Arcuelas. Arcuelas. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to pronounce your name in my mouth. Arcuelas, Arque. I'm just gonna call you Arque if that's okay. Like it's only Olas, Arquelas, but like Arque. It sounds very, very fancy. Very fancy. Like something that, oh my god, what's her name? Something that Lucrezia would say. Acque. Gotta go pick up an order so I get you guys later. Hey, no worries, Flush. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate having you. Good luck with your chores, and we'll see you later on. Yeah, you take care. Aggie, what's with this weird orb mail? This definitely looks sketch. Let me take a look. What is this? If you desire the truth and wish to bring an end to the oncoming tragedy, investigate Aramis C. Another message from C, but why now? Is that still Rufus C, or is this a different C? It's the name of the terrorist who caused a stir in Erebonia a couple of times. You said another message. You've got more like this? Well, only one other. It arrived just before last year's Revolution Festival. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. Yeah, that did happen. The 7th Genesis appeared shortly afterwards, so I doubt it was a prank or something like that. Yeah, sounds like it was for real. I can confirm this isn't the second incarnation of C. It happens to be a friend of ours. You're kidding! It's no joke. I was know the first C, but we're not as tight with him. From the little I do know, I kinda doubt he'd reach out to you like that. I see. If only Ren were here, she definitely could have traced the message to its source. Oh yeah, she's not in Calvard right now, is she? Back at home in Liberal. What's she doing there? Well, it doesn't seem like we'll be arriving at any answers, so let's stay with this for now. Can't hurt to have it on the brain, though. We investigating Aramis now. I'm down for that. Nothing's happened here since we got the message, but we should still be vigilant. Now, of course, Vigilant is my middle name. Now, let's the tour commence. The Aramis Expedition Squad is ready to rumble. Ah, brother. First we were the picnicking front, and now this.
Let's start with the main building. We can visit the store and cafeteria on the first floor.
This is fancy.
Ooh, I want to spend tons of time there.
I'd also like to talk with some of the other students while we're wandering around.
They actually got their little uniforms in the little like PNGs they got as well. That's adorable.
Just a rumor, right?
That's just a rumor, right? Who are you? And is it our new exchange student? Please feel free to visit my office if you're ever feeling unwell. Oh, is it cool if I take a little lie down then? Right? 'Cause I've been feeling so feverish. Nadia. Your balanced enthusiasm would beg to differ, I think. Classic Nadia. Boom, boom. Oh, this is the one that was like, hey, yo, how you doing, girl? Lyle's the flirt. Gotcha. Wanna catch a movie with me sometime? I don't know. Oh, wait, do you think maybe we could get Julian to come along? Oh, damn. This again. Does everyone act like I'm his manager or something? At least Lyle's not discouraged too easily. I suppose. 1A, 1B. The bathroom? Guys, alright. I should probably stick to the first floor for now. Work my way up. Oh shit, yeah. I gotta do these as well. Oh boy, there's stuff everywhere. There's stuff everywhere. Must be the courtyard. Ooh, I like the feel of this place. The vibe's definitely unique, and like it's somehow laid back and lively at the same time. I got basketball, we're gonna shoot some hoops. This high school has seen a lot of history since its founding by Aramis Gainsbourg. Learning spaces like this are said to foster one's personal creativity. Don't say. Maybe this will be what awakens S to the wonders of art. If I go down that road, end up with us panhandling on the side of the road. Oh, we can't have that. Then I'd have to be the one providing for you and swelling you rotten end. On second thought, that just might work. Not in a million years. To your right-hand side is the auditorium. Inside is the stage where we'll be holding events for the school festival. On the left, we have the clubhouse, where each club gets their own room to use as they see fit. Over there is the basketball court, where our PE classes are usually held. Though, if it rains, they'll move it to the auditorium. There's also a pool further down on the right, but it's currently closed for the off-season. For how relatively small this campus is, they sure have a lot of amenities. Hey, Aggie, what about the most important amenity of all? What would that be? The best spot to play hooky without getting caught. I don't think we have one of those, sorry to say. No joke. Oh, that doesn't sound very healthy academic environment. Said no academic ever. True. But I'm with her on that. Where's the best place to play hooky? This thing. I gotta get all the goods. I gotta get all the things. All the stuff and things. Yes, collect.
Is this who I think it is?
This is a statue of Aramis Gainsbourg. He's our school's founder and a prominent artist.
Wow, he looks handsome. Though not half as handsome as S, of course.
Of course.
Why am I being compared to a statue of a middle-aged man?
Nadia's Riz is next level. You simply don't understand. This is Shion. What do you think of Aramis? Isn't it great? Also, I'm kind of shocked at how big it is. Yeah, and everyone's so nice too. I'm glad you like it so far. Get you in the middle of something. Oh yes, but it's no big deal. AV Club just needed to borrow some hardware for the student film we're making. Like us to help carry some of it? Don't worry, should be fine. Anyways, you guys still have more of the school to see. Can always bother someone else for help if I need it. And student film, huh? Wonder what that'll be like. No, you just have to wait and see. This is nice. Because that's, like, I definitely have the most...
Not this way.
It's off campus, can't leave during school hours without permission. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me, though? It's nice going back to, like, a school environment. It gives me the, like, nostalgia for Cold Steel. Yes! Cafeteria time! And you'd be excited about this part. Let's find ourselves a seat and have some lunch. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm gonna get one of everything. It's a lot of calories. You're gonna get... La 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 la! Can't hear you! She's adorable. Now come on, Swin. You don't tell a lady about, you don't give the lady the F word. The dreaded F word. I ain't talking about fuck either. She'd probably be down for that one, to be honest with you. Edmund. You all look so basic. Hamburger steak and a porterhouse? Cafeteria staff are really bringing their A game lately. God damn, for real. Can't believe we could eat such high-quality food at school, and for a fraction of the usual price. It's got cheesecake there. Jesus Christ, kid. Really have it made here. Nom, nom, nom. Edmund from Class D. As you can see, he loves food. Yeah, alright.
Let me know if you need anything at all.
Aramis platter and a fresh salad. Alright, I'll grab
Please,
those.
come back anytime.
Of course. I don't really want to talk to you just yet in case I accidentally, like, progress. Because I don't want to be progressing stuff just yet. Okay, well, that's inside. Should probably stick inside, though, huh? Excuse me, pardon me, Simo-san. What's this way? Oh, this goes back to the school over here. Okay. Okay, dokie. There's the stuff right here. I love how basic these, like, these desks look, though. Like, as fancy as the rest of the school looks, these desks are, like, extraordinarily basic. Like, they don't even have, like, a cushion on the seat. Figured that, at least. So I love how this girl still has, like, the default stripper hair. It's very funny to me. Hey, you got anyone that you like lately? Of course I do. My father. Hey, yo. Yabe! Pause. Not only is he a lieutenant in our nation's beloved army, but he's disciplined both his mind and body to operate in peak condition at all times. He deserves all the love and respect I can give. I see. I was asking about boys our age, you know? Someone you got a crush on? Someone our age that could compare to my father? It's a tough one. Alright, guess you got a pretty one-track mind. Yabe. Yabe. Nothing over here I can collect as well. Yoink. I mean, you can only be a daddy's girl for so long before it starts to get a little weird. You know, there's a limit to how much of a daddy girls you can be.
Another statue!
Yes, we have 2 statues of Aramis on campus.
Wow. Okay then. I like how they actually like said that though. That does remind me. Yeah. This was way back here. I interrupted. You got interrupted. I wanted to see if I could like check it out. See there to carry us. Yeah. I'm sure it's nosy over there. Is that where the arena is? That's right, they have underground tournaments there on occasion. Doesn't seem relevant to our investigation, but maybe we should check it out just in case. Hey, look, the dire wolf. Yeah. You guys thought that it wasn't relevant. Meanwhile, I was like frame 1, like, hey, yo, that grunt, dire wolf. Hey, yo, Walter, is that you? I still feel cooked about hearing a grunt and just immediately being like, I know exactly who that is. Reminds me of my Rainbow Six Siege days, to be honest with you.
Take all the time you need.
I used to play a whole lot of Rainbow Six Siege, and it got to the point where I could tell, like, depending on the type of gun they had, like, who was there, like, oh, yep, there's a Thermite, oh, yep, there's an Ash, oh, yep, there's a Castle. I like how I picked all the FBIs, except for Pulse. I don't know why they were, like, the default ones in my brain. I did play them a lot, though, so, Alright, what's up? Never seen you two before. Must be the exchange students I've been hearing about. That would be us, yes. Nice to meet you, Mr. School Store Guy. Pleasure's all mine. That's right. It's a card game that's been pretty popular among the students lately. Would you like to try it out? Oh god. You talking about 7 Hearts? That's the one. If you're interested in doing battle, just come and find me. Rules aren't all that complicated. You can even learn as you play. I want to try. Sounds like fun. I'm no curious myself. Oh god. Okay, this doesn't look too complicated, actually. They really expected me to go down Van's route first, apparently, huh? Yeah, 7 Hearts. At the end, the number of cards left in each player's hands and the remaining life points are totaled up. Whoever has the higher number wins. At least it's not magic. Magic always just makes my brain hurt. I might try this. Sure, why not? 2-on-2 rules? Pick who you want to team up with. Well, chosen character will team up with Roscoe. Can I... Wait.
All right. Leave it to me.
Take all be seeing you.
Play 7 Hearts. Well. Okay, so no, it's we'll do girls against boys. Why not? Why not? I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh? Something like that. I don't know exactly what. It's some card game though that we're gonna be doing. Which I did not like the card game in Code Steel 3 and 4. I loved Blade, but I did not like Vantage Masters. Ugh. Aye. It's too much. We'll do it once, though. No promises about this, though. Firebolt, Earthbreaker, lost Mobius,
Go
Tear,
easy on me,
Firebolt.
please.
Oh no, you didn't! I think this will do. Okay. So lost Mobius. Negative damage to self, but deals 2 damage to all other players. Shut up. Let me figure out how to play this game first. Deals 2 damage to the next player in the turn order. That's awful for Swin then. So let's not do that. Wait.
Your move.
No, it's girls versus boys, so this is actually good against that. This
Having second thoughts?
heals me, restores 2 life, but it also hurts me by 4? That's odd. Yeah, I'll just use this then. Indeed now. Indeed. My turn. I think I'll do this. I think I'll play this next. Everybody goes down by 2. 6 and 2?
Is something on your mind?
Shut up. I don't know how to play this game yet. Sure, I guess I'll do this. Sorry, not it, Nana. That'll do. Okay, now use Firebolt, which will just straight up murder Swin. It's not.
I don't know how I pulled that off.
Same. No idea at all. You guys are pretty good at this. Never would have pegged you all as beginners. Why don't you take this as a reward? That wasn't too bad, though. I don't quite know what I was doing there, but... you're playing Gwent. I wouldn't call that Gwent either. It definitely seems like it's just a more difficult version of Blade from Cold Steel 1. So I'm okay with that. Ooh, cards. Welcome back, Anya. How you doing? Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by again. Hopefully your nap went well. Yeah, there's usually card games in these Legend of Heroes games as well. Personally, I liked Cold Steel 1 card game. Was it in Cold Steel 2 as well? I think so. Yeah, it was Blade. It was very simple. Very, very easy. But Cold Steel 3 and 4 had Vantage Masters and Reverie for that matter, which was very not easy. It was a lot more convoluted and I did not want to deal with it, so I didn't. That one's kind of like a middle ground. It's definitely more complicated than Blade was, but it's not as difficult as Vantage Masters was. Nap was wonderful. Oh, hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Do you have any dreams of cream soda? Hey, we'll gladly accept. Thank you. I don't... Were we still talking? What are we talking about? Just let me know, alright? Always open to suggestions for our lineup. Why do you have a blue mark next to your name? I already beat you at this game. At 7 Hearts. I don't know if I'll play much 7 Hearts. Can we do it again? Nah, whatever. I guess it's just showing that I can always play 7 Hearts with him. Not that I really care to play too much of that. I might play it a little bit more. It definitely is less complicated as Vantage Masters. Like, Vantage Masters was literally like Magic, right? Where you had to have, like... You had to have, like, depending on, like, where your card was positioned, and then, like, depending on, like, there was, like, land tiles and whatnot.
These are the special classrooms.
It's...
Wait, my next class is here.
Hurt my brain.
I totally thought it was somewhere else.
And this is why you should read signs beforehand.
Man, I remember going to school, like, day 1, getting your schedule, and like, alright, go to these classes, and I'm like, okay, cool. Where the hell is class B3 at? Like, huh? It was... It was so stressful. Like, it would have been nice if they at least was able to, like, give you your schedule beforehand. Like, give you, like, a, like a week to, like, settle into, like, the school, look around, figure out where your classes were. But no, it's just like, no, yeah, just, here's your schedule, go to this classroom now. I'm like, where the hell is the classroom at? Yeah, thankfully the teachers were pretty kind about the first, like, week. People getting used to where they're going and whatnot, but, Don't want, well then. You gotta admit, Anna, that was a very funny short. Like, from our perspective, just vibing, like, oh god, there's the big guy over there. I wonder what Anna's gonna do. Ah, she's got this. Yeah, she's gonna steal that card. Pull a yonkity splonkity on that thing. And then all of a sudden you're just like, I got cream by soda. It just was way too peak of a moment. That was way too peak of a moment. Out of context, AF. And the best part is there was no context for any of us that were watching you. Could be worse, you could have to navigate between two building facilities across the street. Oh damn, between a street? Actually my college was like that. Yeah, when I was in college, I had some classes that were in like the main campus, and some of them that were like inside like a community center. So I had to like go across the street for that one. Yeah, not in high school though. Thankfully, like I did have in. Actually, no, yeah, in my. Actually, yeah, all the way, huh? In my middle school, I had. There was like a. I was in choir, right? And the music rooms were. Were like out a bit of the way. They weren't across the street, but they were like. There was like a breezeway between the two buildings. And so. Yeah, like you had all your main classes over there, and then you had like your choir and your band classes were over in this own separate building. And whenever I was in high school, I was actually taking college classes, and so I would spend half of my day at my high school, and then I would spend the other half of my day at the college. And so I'd have to go between the two very, very far apart places. It was like a solid like 15-minute drive between the college and the high school, and so, yeah. Well, you missed the full conversation? Yeah, but that makes it so much better, Anna. That made it so much better, just all of a sudden, we were all spectating you, we couldn't see your chat or anything, and so, I got cream basso. Just oh, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. And school sucks. My high school had like 3 different buildings, and they were all labeled with letter number. Yeah, thankfully I didn't have to deal with that. Yeah, we had the main campus, we had a technical building, and then we had classes at the college itself, but, I only had to go between the main building and the college. I didn't have to go to the technical building ever. I was at a weight room, actually. We had gym class there sometimes. It was, school setups are pretty weird sometimes, huh? They're kind of weird. You want to offer optional supplement classes? I see. Well, we can certainly look into that. I just hope we aren't piling too much onto your plate. It's full enough as it is. I appreciate the concern, Mr. Powell. Yeah, thank you for always listening to my ideas. Of course. Always happy to lend an ear. Well, I suppose I should take my leave. You have visitors who look quite eager to speak with you. Sorry about that, Tiny Teach. Didn't mean to interrupt. That's perfectly alright, but, please use your inside voice in the faculty lounge. Okay, Nadia? It's funny that we ended up in your class. Small world, isn't it? Oh, do you two know Miss Toa? That's right. We met a while back. It's good to see you both again. You look like you've been doing well. How long's it been now? 2 years? Feels like it's only yesterday. We met a lot of people from Thor's during that incident in Crossbell. Oh, that's when you met? Were they involved in all of that? Didn't realize you got swept up in that whole ordeal. Well, it's not really that kind of thing I'd bring up at school. Anyways, when I caught wind that you two would be coming here, I immediately applied to be your facilitator. I know all about what you both have been up to, like how you're helping out on Yes's part-time job, for example. Now it all makes sense. Still, this is a lot to take in all at once. I mean, you being a part of the war as a member of Thor's Military Academy was enough of a surprise by itself. Heard you played an especially important role in it, too. And so I'm betting you came here to Calvard with some kind of hidden agenda. I'm on to you, Tiny Teach. What are you? Nadia, don't be rude. It's true that I'm a Thor's alumnus, and yes, I do some work for an NGO as well. But there's no hidden agenda, I promise. Just here to be a teacher and as someone who wants to promote peace between nations. Bringing together Calvard and the Empire, and all the other surrounding nations will be no easy feat. But that won't stop me from chasing a solution. It's what I'm here to do. I never realized you were trying to achieve such a lofty goal. Lofty is right. Still not buying what she's feeding us. World peace? Likely story. And everything's a conspiracy. By the way, I wanted to ask you about something we got this weird orb mail the other day. It was from a person named C. You know, like the one you're friends with. Do you think he would send a cryptic message to Arkwright Solutions? You think you got a message from Crow? No, I really don't think so. He gave that name up a long time ago, so there'd be no reason for him to use it as his signature. It's more likely your correspondent stole the Monarchier. Wouldn't be the first time that happened. That's what I thought too. And thanks, Tiny Teach. If I remember correctly, the first C was a terrorist who caused a huge uproar in the Empire. Miss Toa has a interesting choice of friends. You know. Well, you know. Sorry. I probably got you thinking all kinds of wild things now. Well, it's nice chatting with you all, but we better stop here. Lunch break's going to be over before we know it. Feel free to stop by and talk with me anytime, though, okay? Roger Dodger. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna talk to you again, though. Hope you two manage to enjoy your school life here. And if you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to let me know. Aw, she's so kind. This the pal? No, he's on Toes Drive, where she places too much pressure on herself. She certainly has a stem to spare, but I wish she'd show herself as much care as she does with others. Yeah, that's Toa for you. That's Toa for you, indeed. What, she's like 23, 24 now? Something like that. Or something like that. Is there anything around here? Nah. I keep forgetting to use this thing. I keep forgetting to use my handy-dandy, like, Witcher senses. Not that I necessarily need to use this, it's just a nice little, like, bonus, right? It's just a nice little bonus. And if I'm going through the area anyways, I may as well, right? I think I got the second floor done with now. So, third floor it is. Good God, how many floors does this place have? Now, wow. Afternoon on, yes. I'm sure you're here to check out a book for today. Oh, but who are your friends? Nadia. I'm Swin. They're our school's new exchange students, giving them a little tour of the campus at the moment. Oh, right. And think about it, I suppose someone did mention something about new students to me recently. Well, anyways, it's a pleasure to meet you two. My name is Arya, and I'm the head of Aramis's library committee. Which means I'm also the one who fills out all the purchase orders for new books. So, let me know if you have any requests, okay? So the school's library is run by its students. It just gets better by the second. Table of contents, prologue, the boy August, chapter 1, Text omitted. What am I? Oh, Augusta the Thinker's biography. That's... okay. It would be nice though if, like, whenever I just was walking around, I could, like, pick up these shards without knowing it, right? Like, if I just walked over top of them. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty nice. So I'm already pretty much walk everywhere that I go. Being able to, like, passively grab these things. Wouldn't be bad. Frederica. Give me, Ferdinand von Iger vibes. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I might replay that game on stream at some point. It'd be fun. But at the same time, I played the shit out of that game, so I don't know if I don't know. She said, any content, hee. Oh, whoa. Any content at the library. Hey, yo, hold up. Get some of those, some mangoes up in here. Let's go. H-manga. First years. Don't think I've seen you around here before. Oh, I see. You're those short-term exchange students that transferred in today, correct? That's right. Nay, yay. I'm sorry we're disturbing you, Frederica. Whatever. It's not like there's a rule that says first years can't enter third-year classrooms, even though there should be. Right. I get a feeling she's not thrilled about us being here. Probably because she isn't. Let's make like a banana and split. I won't talk to you more now. God, I'm ashamed to be part of this generation. You people have no manners whatsoever. If you don't have any business with men, kind of shave yourselves out. Okay, I see. I see, AR.
Graduation's
Yeah, that's one of those students that thinks they're a lot older than they really are. Understood. Nah, to be honest with you, I was that same way though, huh? When I was growing up, I was definitely like, 8 years old and being like, "These damn kids!" I was shaking my fist at like the 6-year-olds. Must be the student council room. That's right. You'd like to pop your heads in and say hi. This is where Ren works, right? Yeah, let's go for it. I don't think Ren's gonna be inside though, right? Unfortunately, Ren is not inside. Oh, Dad.
Oh, hi, Agnes. I see you brought the exchange students with you.
Hi, Albert.
You must be showing them around campus.
Sup, you two? You were in our class earlier, right?
Yep. My name's Odette, and this is Albert. The two of us and Agnes are all part of the current student council.
So you're Ren's lackeys. Oof, you guys must have it rough.
Hey, I'm no one's lackey. Wait, you know Ren?
Red flags. You're gonna hear the sirens blaring in his head already. Sure seems that way. Guessing she had a hand in the transfer here. Yeah, she put us in touch with the right people. Ren's the best. She's always got our backs when we're in a bind. Shame she's away. I need to swing by again when she's back so I can say hi. Oh, right. I think she'll be back next week, so you should come visit then if you'd like. Never knew she had connections in Remiferia, though. Plot thickens. There's no real point in thinking too hard on it. Thought those connections are up on the up and up, though. Yeah, probably not. Anyways, the student council has been hard at work preparing for the festival. Oh, so you guys are the ones who got saddled with all the busy work. Don't think they're bearing the entire load, though. Seems like everyone's in a rush to meet the deadline. Middle of next month is creeping up on us fast. Some classes haven't even decided on what their theme's gonna be. And we've got budget allocations, PR stuff, mountains of supplies to look over. I feel a migraine coming on. Sorry, I know I haven't been pulling my weight lately, but I'll fix that soon, I promise. I haven't been pulling my weight, she says. Girl, don't think I didn't notice all the work you put in yesterday. And the documentations you put together has helped us stay on track. Trust me, we're fine. Alright, I have a favor to ask you. Can you take a look at the suggestion box for us? We haven't been able to get around to it ourselves, and hey, maybe Swin and Nadia can help out too. It kinda sounds like a pain, but I could be swayed if you hand over some free lunch vouchers. I don't think we have those. Oh, but Ren has some tea and cookies stashed away here. Okay, I'm on the case. I am so sorry about her. She gets carried away with her wheeling and dealing. I can see that. Oh, hell yeah. Like I said, we should be fine here for the moment, but would you mind taking a look at the suggestions box for us? Once you're done, maybe we can have some tea together. That would be wonderful. Okay. Oh, it's outside. Okay. Why does this look exactly like a Force Friggin? Overdue book retrieval. Oh my god, is this going Must be the suggestions box. Collecting overdue books. This is the kind of thing the student council helps out with. That's right. Try to resolve any issues that crop up in the student body's daily lives at school, even the small ones. Of course, there's only so many problems we can deal with at once, but we try our best. You're so mature, Aggie. Okay, you've convinced me. I'll give it a shot. Besides, it kind of sounds like it could be fun. That's all it takes, huh? Well then, why don't we head over to the library to speak with Arya? We already did, but, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it eventually. Eventually. I don't know why being student council is student council is such a big thing in like Japan and anime in general. Maybe it's a big thing here in the States as well, but I'm just too much of a punk ass kid to ever care too much about that. So I have no idea who my student council president or any of that was. No idea whatsoever. Feeling a bit nervous. You used to be a cellist in a famous orchestra, Miss Leifa? Oh, I'd definitely like to hear your demonstration then. And every day you could hear a professional for free. Now you really make me feel the pressure. Oh well, I suppose it comes with the territory. Indeed. But yeah, I never paid much attention to school at all. Like the school and anime and JRPGs in general, in particular, very different from the school that I grew up with. It's a pretty good statue. Not too shabby. I do like myself some statues. I do like myself 3D art. Very nice. Very nice. I like how we have the exact same statue over there, though. Alright, anything else around here? But yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I definitely did not want to become student council president. And I definitely did not want to get involved in student council work in the slightest. And I didn't really know anybody that wanted to do that either. Like, it definitely strikes me more as like a Japanese thing to be taken so seriously. Definitely not something that I dealt with, though, huh? JP Student Council seems to have major responsibility at school events and other students. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? That's what you would think that a student council would do, but I still just never really heard much about the student council back in the day whenever I was in school. In the middle of setting up a terminal for this afternoon's class, code of mine is simply exquisite. Simple painting could ever come compare. In fact, I almost frame it on my wall. Not like code's anything to get worked up over. What does this guy even teach anyways? I guess Mr. Raffaello must seem pretty strange at first, huh? He's actually a math teacher. Yep, seems like a weirdo to me.
So sleepy.
So eepy. Math teacher, huh? It makes sense that a math instructor would really like coding as well, huh? Because it's just a bunch of numbers as well. Checks out. Alright, got this over here. Blue. I want to see what this other blue is, though. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. See, we have that one thing that I need to go over there, talk to the cafeteria lady. But this is a very nice little clubhouse area. I can go inside the clubhouse? This one I can. This will be important later on for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, that one's locked. That one's locked. Interesting. But yeah, I was not a school spirit kind of individual whenever I was a kid. Oh, this one's unlocked as well, though. Huh. Interesting. 2 of these places are locked off, but, or unlocked. The rest of them are locked up. Most intriguing. Is there gonna be another minigame?
A basketball court? Huh. Artemis sure does have a wide variety of extracurricular activities.
Our basketball team happens to be really strong this year. We're also famous for our fine arts club.
Wow. Talk to me. Hey, you guys interested in basketball? A little bit of b-ball. You want to play around with me? 101. Shouldn't be anything too strenuous. Sounds like fun. Our basketball is part of the physical education curriculum here. Might be a good chance for us to get a feel for it. That's the spirit. You know, I can even teach you some of the rules if you want. Sounds like a good idea. Oh shit, we're playing b-ball! It's like 2 players saying them as party leader before speaking to them. Okay, interesting. Sure, whatever. We'll have Nadia go and do it. Change difficulty level? Hell, we going with normal. We stick it on normal. Stage responsibility getting things done is on the teachers, not the students, meaning that the most students are detached from the process of activities. Ah, interesting. Goes to show just how much information I know about student council work and whatnot in the States.
Okay, let's begin.
Let's play some b-ball. Hold X to shoot the ball of the basket. Move left or right. Evade the defense. Aim for the white line on the meter. Release to shoot. Go through the white line, the greater chance of success. Okay. Oh, damn, that was way off. Oh, we got a time limit as well. What? Asshole. Okay, hold up. I got a feel for it now. I see what's going on now. Bro, time's up. Oh, now I gotta play defense? Oh, boy. I'm dribbling, steal the ball with square, shooting, triangle to block. Move left and right. Oh, that didn't work out. How does this...
Damn it!
Get blocked, idiot. Aw, shit. He missed, though. Idiot. How do I do this? Oh, you can do that? How do I...
Take that!
How do I steal the ball? Well, we both suck. Good to know. Does it not go back down? I need to... Okay, that actually kind of worked out. Hey, nothing but net, baby! Nothing but net!
For real?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that works. Okay, well, we got 1. Okay, I understand how to do that.
Yeah.
But how do I steal the ball? Oh, damn, it was nothing but net for him, too. Shit. How do I do this? I don't know how to steal the ball.
Damn it!
Nah. Get blocked, idiot. Get blocked, idiot. Oh.
Take that!
Ooh. It's a tight one. Play offensive. Oh, I was holding the button the entire time, though.
Yeah.
Nothing but net, baby! Nothing but net. Damn it. That bar goes up very fast.
Yeah.
Easy. Nothing but net. I see how this is going, though.
Damn it!
Oh, okay. So when it goes down.
Damn it!
Oh, okay. I got you.
Damn it!
Oh, shit.
Not today.
Not today.
Damn it!
I just keep slapping out of his hands. Easy. Ah, that's way too much. Okay, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Nothing but net! Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Easy clap. Look at that, just destroying him now. Oh shit, we got one more. Oh, that. Okay, cool, he missed.
Take that!
I need to stop going for that, apparently. Boink, boink. Meow.
Damn it!
Ha! Get stolen from nerd. Game set.
Victory is mine!
Victory for Nana. Ha, you beat us good. How about that? Got half a mind to recruit you, but hey, time and place. Anyway, here's your prize. Power tablet obtained. Are you sure we can have this? Yeah, that right there is proof you pulled out a win against our club. Feel free to drop by again if the mood strikes. You can sign you up for the team. Sounds like a ah, you sly dog. You almost got me. You almost got me there. Joining club isn't something I ever considered, but I guess it's just a normal part of student life. That was cute. Doesn't seem to be really worthwhile, but that's cool. Hey, this is James, right? Yeah, I remember you. This is James, Julian, Shion, and of course Odette, Albert, and Agnes. These are the only ones that I really knew from the first one. I didn't know this was a sports game. Yeah, what's up, Parenmo? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. So you're playing some Hat in Time today, replaying that game. It's such a good game. Hat in Time is a very, very fun game. But yeah, we're playing The Legend of Heroes, Trails through Daybreak 2, and we've unlocked mini games. We had a card game, now we've got basketball. All sorts of things. All sorts of fun little things. Everybody thinks it's all just fun and games. If I'd been able to stop Ronald back then, things would have been different. I need to quit thinking about all these stupid what-ifs. I can change the past. Yeah, imagine being able to change the past.
The pool building is just beyond here,
crazy.
but it's closed during the winter. So once it's warmer, I'll get to turn on the charm with a sexy swimsuit.
Exactly, Nana.
I doubt those would be school appropriate. Also, it's not like you'd have anything to show off.
Shut your pie hole, S.
Damn! Damn! Limbo went. Limbo would be a fun game to play as well. That was a good one. I remember playing it back in the day. Or are you talking about Limbo mini games? I don't know. Who knows if there'll be a Limbo mini game in this? How low can you go? You mean the guy I've been set up with is your older brother? Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't sure when I should tell you. Huh? I guess we just have to call it off then. I do not want to involve work with my personal life. No way, don't be like that. Your brother likes you a lot, you know? Just give him a chance. Wait, what? Young elite working at the Department of Internal Affairs. Don't we have a 5-year age difference? Oh. Buzz off, small fry. I wanna use so much touch as anybody, I'll freaking rip your limbs off. Aw, man, is that where he knows me from? Must have seen me acting all unladylike. Seems like there's a pretty interesting story there. Sounds complicated. That's Sasha and Miss Sonia. She's in about being set up on a date? Ooh la la. Ooh la la. That would be so weird, though. Like, imagine, you know, like you were in school, right? And then, like, your teacher was dating, like, your older brother. That'd be so weird. Or, like, an older sibling. That should be strange as shit. Oh. I knew there was something up here. Shard tokens. More shard tokens in here. Anything else around? Should look more outside, but it's fine. It's fine. I can get on the stage as well. Library of Runia win? Library of Runia? It sounds like a JRPG, so I'm definitely interested. But I don't know that one. I do not know that one off the top of my head. Then again, there's a lot of games just in general out there that I've never heard of before in my life. So many games, so little time. I'll be getting more time though once I finally finish Legend of Heroes, but that'll still be a while. It'll still be a while. Sounds like an NTR event happened. An NTR event? About the, about your older sibling dating your teacher? I don't know about NTR. I don't know if that'd be an NTR one or not, but I don't know. Maybe it could be. Maybe it would. Never say never, right? Maybe it would be NTR. But that would be strange. I definitely had, like, teachers that I knew were, like, related. Like, you know, family or, like, family to me or family to my friends. But never... I mean, then again, most of the teachers that I had were, like, 30s at least, right? And so they were pretty much mostly just married. I don't think there was many of them that were still single. Anyway, side mission time. Hello, Arya. Although I did have a, what is that? It was the like, teacher's aid Like whenever the like college students go to a teacher to like shadow them for a day, to try and learn how to be a teacher in the actual teaching environment. I remember in my middle school, right? There was a cute lady that was a cute college lady in there. So all of us middle school boys were just like, "Hey yo, awooga!" Yeah, that was looking back, goddamn. But you know, what do you expect when you get around a bunch when an attractive lady gets around a bunch of middle school boys? Like it's just kind of asking for it, to be honest with you. That's kind of asking for trouble. Hello, Agnes. I read your letter in the suggestion box. Would you mind telling me a little more about those overdue books? Oh, well, if the student council is willing, I'll gladly take all the help I can get. Thing is, there are a few books I want to display during the school festival, but they still haven't been returned yet. Right, I remember you saying you wanted to set up a book display soon. Yes, I'm planning to set up a collection of books centered around Aramis and the Calvardian Revolution. Oh, so people can enjoy the festival and learn about history at the same time. It's a fairly big library, so I'm sure it'll have plenty of options. That's true. However, I was hoping I could ask you to look for 3 books in particular. Would you mind? Yeah, alright, sure. That is even counting it like as a 4 SPG. Understood. We'll be happy to collect them for you. Those are precious school resources after all. Wouldn't be right to leave them unaccounted for. Yeah, I gotta punish those rascals for not returning their books in time. You must have checked out anyways. The second year named Donatello, and 2 first years named Julian and Xian. You know, a great man once said, "What you're missing today was not so yesterday." Ooh, so wise. Sounds more like someone stating the obvious to me. I'm no surprised to hear Julian's name come up, though. Oh yeah, he didn't seem like the type to keep anything past the due date. And Xian, same, though. Well, regardless, late is late. Really appreciate it if you could talk to the 3 of them for me. Of course, we'll take care of it. The Aramis Expedition Squad Arc Red Solutions Edition.
For SPG time!
For SPG! For spray gun! Alright, anybody on this floor? Nope. It's a big nope. This floor, we got 1 over there. What about this floor? Got 1 outside. Alright, may as well go to the top that we can, right? Work our way from there. Whoop. Okay, this is as top as we can get, apparently. We ain't topping no more. This is the tippity top. Okay, over this way. And you, Donatello. Well, I wasn't expecting a student council representative to come collecting overdue books. I had every intention of returning it, just... Well, here you go. Sorry to get it back so late. Biography of Aramis Gainsborough. This book is right up your alley, isn't it? You see, Donatello is studying fine arts at the moment. He even showed me one of his landscape paintings of Edith. You can really feel how the essence of the city through his work. He has a lovely way of painting. I suppose it's a little uppity of me to comment on an upperclassman's work, though. Not at all. To be honest, it's actually pretty nice to hear someone compliment my art. True. Now it's the name of the school, but Aramis was some artist guy too, right? Wasn't he the school's first principal? I think I saw a bronze statue of him on campus. Or 2. That's right. More importantly, however, he was also a leading figure in the Calvardian Revolution. He was also considered quite unique, even amongst his contemporaries. I'm sure someone with sensibilities like his would stand out in any time period. Sounds like an interesting guy. Maybe I'll give that book a read myself. Oh, hold on a second. What's wrong? Sorry, I just realized I should have said something sooner. I messed up one of the pages. Wasn't thinking and ended up getting some ink on it. I tried to find a replacement as soon as I could, but it turns out it's been out of print for a while now. That's why I've been holding off on returning it. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have been doodling while I was reading. Oh, is that all? Huh? I thought maybe you dumped a bunch of tea all over it or something. I'm assuming most of it's still legible, right? Yeah, you can still read it just fine. My pen only slipped and rubbed along the page a bit. Well, go ahead and take it back as is for now. But if you're really that concerned, why not go talk to Aria about it? I'm sure she'll realize it was just a mistake. She knows the kind of person you are. Yeah, right, I should go apologize to her. Thanks, Agnes, and thank you too as well. Who are you again? Alright then, we better get going. See you later, Donatello. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtle and a Half Shell, Turtle Power! I remember whenever we all did that giant, it was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collab. Like, Jum was there, Kaz was there, Droppy was there, Penlock and Nochi. Was that everybody? I think so. But I had that, like, audio playing for so long while waiting for Inochi to get ready. Like, oh my god! And it was just constantly, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. It's a bop of a song. It's a bop of a theme music, but like... hearing it for like half an hour straight kind of was getting to me. Oh no, I completely forgot. Bum, bum, bum. I like how she like turned around like if she had a bag on the ground behind her. Here it is, a biography of General Atkinson. Started getting interested in him after I saw Gloria, Dawn of the Revolution. Gloria? It's a movie about the Calvardian Revolution that was in theaters last year. General Ulgar Atkinson was a comrade of Sheena Dirk, the Mother Revolution. The general used to be an officer in their old royal army when he was young, right? So he was on the enemy side, huh? He was an exceptional young commander. He had this incredible sincere disposition and was said to be very skilled with the sword. However, he was born in the East, so he was actually only half white. He was even shunned within the military just because he wasn't born pure-blooded. I'm sure they were just jealous of his accomplishments. Yeah, but the thing is, even though my situation's not exactly the same, I can kind of relate to him. The times may have changed, but racism is still a very real thing in Calvard. Yeah, we've been talking about that a whole lot. Ever since since I've got Eastern blood in my veins too, his story felt pretty relevant. No. I guess I got so wrapped up in thinking about it that I just lost track of time. I'm sorry you all had to come track me down. Don't even worry about it. And if I ever find anyone talking bad about you, they can look forward to swallowing a mouthful of needles. Based, Nana. You don't need to go that far for me, really. I can't promise everything will get better in the future, but I hope we can at least create plenty of good memories together. Oh, and yes. And with me too. Got a whole list of school stuff I want to try out. Now that we're classmates, we can hang out together all the time. It goes for you too, S. Yeah, I'd be up for that. I'm interested in hearing more about the movie you mentioned too. Thank you guys. With the school festival coming up, I'm sure we'll have more than enough time to hang out with each other. And nothing bad ever happened ever again. Oh, if only, huh? Where the hell is this last kid? I know. I said, where the hell did this last kid go? I cannot find them. Not in here. No, no, no. I wonder if that was something that was said in the last game. Like, if you... Because I didn't get to see very many people from Aramis in the last game. So I'm wondering if there was something about how like Miss Sonia and Sasha's big brother, they were getting to know each other. I don't remember that her like yelling either. But again, like those characters were not that important in the first game. Like I talked to them when I could, but I didn't like really look for them, and they didn't really stand out in my eyes. So, Julian. Where the hell is Julian at? Still looking for that kid. Still looking for that one. I don't see anyone around. Unless I gotta like progress through this next little story section before he spawns. Does that be weird though? That would be very weird. Yeah, there's literally nowhere else around here. Alright, fine. Let's just go ahead and finish off this one red...
That's just a rumor, right?
That's just a rumor, though. Just a theory. A game theory. Hi, Pamela. Welcome. What can I get for you? Hit me up with the tastiest thing on the menu, please. Funny girl, this one. In that case, I recommend either the egg combo or the hamburger steak platter. They're our most popular selections. Additionally, you can add something from the sides menu. It has 5 dessert items to choose from. You had literally 2 options when I bought stuff from you. What are you talking about? Ooh, just died and went to food heaven. Hey, yes, what should I get? Oh, my ears. Well, I can't blame her for being excited. Hermes' cafeteria is well known for its delicious foods. Why don't we take a look at the menu? This is the best bowl of stew I've had in my whole life. It's a pretty standard dish, but the flavor is fantastic. The place's reputation is more than well deserved. Glad you like it. Like it? I love it. There's so many yummy looking foods to choose from. I don't even know where to begin. They even have a snazzy ice cream shop just around the corner. Aramis Ruse. If you love the food so much, why don't you just marry it? The mystery of the century. This is a little off topic, but I've been meaning to ask. Is it really okay for you to leave the office unattended? Alright. I guess Van did leave us in charge of it. I wouldn't worry. Requests aren't coming in as much, so I think we can grind them out after school and on the weekends. Yeah, we had so much free time we didn't know what to do with ourselves. Besides, haven't had any luck finding clues about the fairy's whereabouts. I mean the fairy that was with the Crimson Grendel. I heard they showed up in the Blacklight District. Yeah, I've heard it. Carmine? Something like that? So that's something to do with what you're searching for, right? Yes, that's as far as we've gotten, though. We've tried to find out more while we've been out doing requests, but nothing's turned up yet. I'm sorry to hear that. The weird time leap thing hasn't happened since then either. At least I don't think it has. I'm thinking it only triggers when someone's life is in danger. I know it saved us several times over, but honestly, I don't want to go through anything like that ever again. Yeah, I'm glad the 2 of you are safe and all, but the whole thing worries me. Dead. I just get this feeling that something strange is going on. I really hope Van's alright. Poor, lonely, beautiful damsel awaits the arrival of her dashing knight. Ooh, I bet I could turn this into a novel. It writes itself. What? The 2 lovers were rent asunder, but they will always be together in their hearts. I think I'm sitting on a gold mine here. Wait, back up. Lovers? What do you say, Nadia? Alright, you can stop tormenting the poor girl now. Hurry up and finish your lunch. Classic. The 3 continue to enjoy their lunch, and after indulging in some desserts, they return to exploring the campus. Yippee! There's the first bell. Already? I want to have more fun. I've had more than enough fun. Now we still have a little bit of time before class. Should head back before long. Good idea. Yeah, I had a feeling. Where the hell is Julian at, though? I'm currently learning a new team comp for Wuwa. Ooh, Wuthering Waves. I used to be really big into Genshin, but I've kind of slowed down. I haven't played it nearly as much. Oh my god, look at all the people over here. And all filled out. Magician in the upright position. You soon cross paths with one you're destined to be with, and I've sure to blossom from there. This is a very good result. Woohoo! Finally getting myself a boyfriend! Thank you so much, Elijah. Sure thing. Just remember this is all in good fun. It's Elijah. His 3rd year. Made his own tarot card app. Apparently it's scarily accurate. You don't say. Consider my curiosity piqued. Explains the crowd, I suppose. Indeed. Indeed it does. But yeah, I used to be like big into Genshin, but then Honkai Star Rail never really attracted me. And then ZZZ, I put a lot of time into ZZZ. So much so that like I finished like everything there was to do, and I had like all the characters out at the time. I'm still missing a few of the like OGs like Soldier, Nekomata, and Rina, but I was putting some serious time into that game, and then I stopped, and then I stopped playing entirely. Wuwa, I put a little bit of time in as well. I like it; it's very nice, but I'm definitely not as much into gachas as I used to be. Definitely not as much into them. For better or worse, which you know, it's up to you about that one, huh? Completely stopped playing Genshin? Yeah, me too. Last time I played Genshin was whenever it was the, Jingling. She had her, like she had an outfit for the Chinese New Year. And so I pulled the game up then, got her outfit, and then I promptly logged back out and have not been back since. I saw something about how you have to, like, confirm your age now for Genshin. And if you don't do that, you might get locked out of your account. So I should do that just in case I do want to go back to Genshin, but at the same time, I don't know if I really care too much. Genshin's definitely one of those games. Definitely one of those games where you gotta be in the mood to play. Where the hell am I going? Where the hell is... There's some people that are out front. Oh, I can actually go out front?
It has to be a crime for them to lock us indoors when the weather's so nice. I say we ditch school.
I have a better idea. How about we not cut class on our first day of school?
That would be for the best. Besides, you'd need special permission to go off campus during school hours.
Boing. I like how this connects over there, but I couldn't go across that for whatever reason. There's Julian. Is there anything you'd like to do on your days off, Julian? Do you have any favorite foods? Why don't we all have lunch together sometime? Looks like Julian's as popular as ever. I think Van mentioned him in his notes. He's an exchange student from the Empire, right? Yeah, the worst military academy's current, Class 7. Not only is he handsome and well-read, but he's got a martial arts too. No wonder he's so popular. Hope S doesn't start attracting those leeches.
Do you have a moment?
Do you have a moment? I don't know, Julian looks very, basic. He looks very plain of a character, so... You're right, I did borrow that book. But you're saying it still hasn't been returned. I swear you would get it in by its due date. I mean, you gave it to someone else. No, I mean, I guess it's technically accurate, but... See, I checked out a biography on Sheena Dirk. My friend said he needed to use it for something in one of his classes. I know that I shouldn't have let someone else borrow a book I'm responsible for, and I did try to refuse him at first. It's just that he was so flustered, said he was desperate for it. I mean, even promised to return it for me. It's like he didn't leave you with much choice. It's normal, though. Friends borrow stuff from each other all the time. I mean, at least I think they do. By any chance, does this friend of yours happen to be Lyle? I guess there's no hiding it from you, huh? And yes. Oh, go ask him about it then. Lyle tends to be pretty forgetful, so I'm sure he didn't mean any harm. Yeah, guess you're right. Sorry for all the trouble, but if you could go and check it on him, I'd really appreciate it. Yippee! Looks like they don't got you anymore. Teehee. True, Doom, true. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can only gamble for so many big titty waifus before I run out of free currency, and I don't feel like spending IRL money.
Do you have a moment?
In my big titty waifus. My hentai goth girlfriends. Only gotcha games I actively play. It's Azure Lane, Blue Archive, Wuthering Waves, and Xenozone Zero. Yeah, that's a lot. I know, I don't know if she's still here or not, but I say she's in the Twitch site. She's a Twitch streamer. She plays a lot of gotchas. I don't even know how many she plays. Like, I've seen her play, what, Honkai the Third, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, ZZZ, Wuwa. I don't know if I've seen her play any other ones, but she plays a lot of gotchas, and she's got like a whole schedule for like, okay, wake up, play this gotcha to get these dailies out of the way, collect any rewards for this one, and like on stream even do like little bits of like story events and stuff like that when they come out. Dedicated, that girl. Dedicated. But you know. Crap, I totally forgot. Give me that book. Give me that book. Sorry, I totally slipped my mind. This is the one you're looking for, right? Biography of Sheena Dirk. This should be the one. Julian said you needed it for help with something in your history class. Just hit on a lady, right? Yeah, I've been really falling behind lately. It's just that it takes so much longer to read than everyone else. I'm impressed you're so diligent about catching up. Well, that's me. The picture of diligence. Uh-huh. Anyway, yeah, it was mostly my fault. Just seeing how hard Julian was working made me think, man, I gotta study harder too. Plus, it's always nice to learn something new, don't you think? But I guess none of it will really matter in the end, since I'm planning to go back home after I graduate. I mean, I want to give Mom a little break. No, that's so sweet, Lyle. Hey, hold on, are you into me? Ah, sheesh, you were doing pretty good there until you faceplanted on that landing. Anyways, maybe try not to cause Julian any more headaches, okay? Yeah, you're right. I feel really bad about putting him out like that. I have to apologize to him later. We'll make sure the book gets returned. See you later, Lyle. Oh boy. Should be all 3 books. Head back to Aria. Yippee! That guy is hopeless, though. Good God. Azure Lane is kind of me just allowing the auto battle on its own. 3 are ones that I actively play. That's fair. That is fair. A lot of those, once you get to a certain degree, you can pretty much just like throw it on auto and you beat the game. Congratulations, you are the winner. But, Yeah, I don't really play any of them anymore. Like Doom said, they don't really got to me anymore. Gotcha! No, you don't. Like, I was waiting for more content from ZZZ, but then I don't know, I got kind of just distracted with other things. And so I just haven't went back to ZZZ yet. And after the Fontaine update for Genshin, I just stopped caring. Honkai Star Rail never attracted me, and it's fun every now and again, but it's like once in a blue moon I play that game. But we've collected the books you've asked for, Arya. For one. Yes, this looks to be all of them. That was quick. Thanks for the help. Well, I did have 2 extra sets of hands. Was there anything else you needed? Well, sounds like you got more tasks for us. Lay it on me! Well, if you insist, I suppose there is one other thing I wanted to ask about. It's not an overdue book, though. Actually, it's a script. It was for a play that was put on during the school festival 8 years ago. A script, 8 years ago? Isn't that when Van... Was it originally kept in the library? No, there's no record of it at all in our indexes. My understanding is that the play was based on the Calvardian Revolution. However, the rumors I've heard, it was a little controversial. I assume the decision was made to keep it out of the library because they didn't want students to have access to it. A controversial play, huh? Ooh, tell me more! Oh shit. It covered the 4 main figures of the revolution: Sheena, Olgar, Aramis, and Augustus. The goal was to depict their time before and after the revolution based on historical evidence. Well, some historical evidence, anyways. In reality, it was a parody, adding in new alternative interpretations of the characters. Sheena was basically portrayed as an airhead, and Olgar Atkinson was so hot-blooded you might as well have called him sweltering. Sounds super fun! Yes, a lot of people actually gave it rave reviews for how entertaining it was, but at the same time, there were many who didn't approve of it. Plus, it brought about a lot of debate, and see why the school would want it stored away somewhere else. But in spite of all that, I'd like to put the script on display. All creators have the right to freedom of expression. Prohibiting access to it would be inexcusable. Plus, this is 8 years ago we're talking about. Anyone with the strong opinions about it doesn't even attend Aramis anymore. Hear, hear! I want to read it too. Guess that only leaves the question of where to start looking. I think it might be a good idea to check the student council office. Oh, really? What makes you say that? Well, all the documentations for past school festivals is kept in there. Figured it might be stored with the rest. I see. Guess you really were the right girl for the job. Please bring it by if you happen to find it. Sorry for all the extra trouble, but I really do appreciate you going through all of this. Yippee! And I really do not know what is going on with the story of Azure Lane, due to most of the story being in limited time events. Oh, that's very dumb. If you're getting your main story from limited time events. What? What are you doing? I've run sort of AO with stuff playing for 4 years. Yeah, I feel that. Those gacha games are hard to keep up with, considering you get in the mood to play a game for 1 day, and then you won't want to touch it for or you'll get in the mood for a week, right? And you run out of all the content possible, and next week you'll have 1 day of new content, and then you gotta wait a month for more new content. It's just the grind is brutal. It's hard to play when you're just loading in, collecting dailies, and then loading out. Come on. Do you know something about the play on, yes? It almost seemed like you knew more than you were letting on back there. I noticed that too. Maybe you actually seen it before. There's no hiding anything from you two, is there? Not that I actually have anything to hide, mind you. Last year, the student council sat down and watched footage of several previous school festivals. The play Arya was talking about was included in the footage. The one who organized it were part of the past student council. In this case, Mr. Kincaid, Elaine, and Van. Yeah. Oh, now I get it. Makes a lot more sense knowing Van was involved. Yeah, he's not exactly known for coloring inside the lines. Anyways, that's why I'm almost certain the script is in the student council office. Start looking forward while searching for it with shard search so that we don't disturb Odette and Albert. Got it. Yeah, let's get to it. Ah, anime bullshit powers. Activate again. Oh, it's right here as well. Easy. Wonk. No reaction. Maybe we're looking in the wrong place. Let's step outside for a moment. Step outside. Huh? Of course, let's enjoy the supplemental content I can find. So long as you're enjoying it. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I like having a whole lot of the game to go through at the same time. So having, like, a new gacha really interests me, but then as soon as I beat the game that's, like, currently out, it gets really difficult for me to get back to the game. Which is also why I'm not a huge fan of, like, DLCs in general for games. A lot of games will, like, oh, we got a new DLC for this game. Oh, we got an expansion pass for this game. It's like, yeah, but, like, then I have to, like, re-download that game and buy the DLC. And, like, I've already beat it, so I don't know. I'm not much for DLCs or expansion passes. Occasionally I'll play some, but not very often. Not very often at all. H hentai. You can probably just say hentai, to be honest with you. Like my my YouTube like automod system is pretty lax, so you should probably be able to just say hentai. You don't gotta censor it if you don't wish to. Although, you know, censored hentai is kind of the point. So, you know, that's kind of its whole deal. Is it possible someone threw it out? I'm sure none of our current members did, at least. I bet if Ren stumbled upon it, she put it somewhere for extra safekeeping. You think maybe they moved it to some super secret archive? The current student council doesn't seem to have any clue of its whereabouts. If only we could ask some of the older members. You could always call. In that case, why don't we ask Frederica? Alright, the self-important third year we saw in the classroom a while ago. It's a bit harsh, don't you think, S? Considering she was the last student council president, it's possible she might know something. Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's go ask her. Yippee! No clue what rules you have set, just joined in today. If you look at my description, there's the rules down there. So, like, so long as it's not, like, overly sexual, so long as it's not, you know, talking about current events and, you know, sensitive topics like that. Pretty much anything goes. Pretty much anything goes. Just don't go crazy, and, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Now should I know? And even if I did, what makes you think I'd tell one of Ren's crew? Damn, she's holding a grudge, isn't she? She sure is friendly. Ren's crew, huh? Yeah, right. How silly of me. It was 8 years ago, after all. Of course I'm right. It's not like I was their homeroom teacher or something. Oh, Van's homeroom teacher. I figured you could have forgotten all about me. Nice seeing you, Mr. Powell. Forgotten? Possible, Van. Just don't forget students as special as you. I'm glad that despite everything, you seem to be doing well. I do not remember ever talking to Mr. Powell. Guess we should try somewhere else. Thanks for the help. Come on, Aggie. Let's go. Yes, of course. Sorry for the bother, Frederica. Frederica. Just what are those three up to anyways? None of your business, I guess. None of your business. You stuck-up hoe. That's mean. That's too mean. It's fine, though. She's just a bunch of pixels on the screen. It's fine. But yeah, like in my description, the very top of the description has like the rules of the stream, and yeah, I feel like it's pretty lax. What's up, Sachiko? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Good morning. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. It sure takes me back. Heck, I remember it like it was yesterday. Many others really put her on the festival. Not just the planning either, but the prep work for the performance too. They head straight to the student council room after class, and boy, did they have their hands full. Only finished the day of the festival. Seemed like a pretty big workload, but I'm sure they were having a ball the whole way through. So that's what they were like. But what about the script? Unfortunately, I don't know where it is either. I recalled hearing some negative feedback on the performance, but didn't think it would affect how the school decided to store their script. Why don't you try asking Miss Matilda, the school nurse? She's been with the school longer than I have, after all. I'm pretty sure she was an advisor to the student council at the time. Oh, maybe she can point us in the right direction. Thank you so much, Mr. Powell. Good luck with your search. Good guy, this is literally just this person, now this person, now this person, now this person. Oh my god. Oh my god. So should I recommend H games? I mean, you can feel free to recommend H games, especially if Perhemo's around. The Perhemo Gaming, the perverted hentai monster himself. I'm sure he would be quite enthused to talk with you about that. But, you know, I'm not going to play any hentai games on stream, considering, you know, I'm pretty sure that would break some rules.
1 sec.
Unfortunate. But, conversations about hentai pop up from time to time. I mean, Apple So, Sour Apple, they're one of my... Well, I got a lot of moderators, considering I got my moderators, and then I've got my, like, streaming friends that I've known for a while that are also moderators, because YouTube doesn't have, like, a VIP section. But he's commissioned a few pieces of hentai about me. Some of them are okay, some of them are alright. Some of them, though, are just like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not Tenma playing Black Souls? Yeah. Yeah, some people can get away with it, or like they're willing to risk it. But, yeah, I'm not, like, I'll play some, like, eye-raising games, sure. Like, I played Stellar Blade, and I plan on playing, like, I played the demo of that game. And I plan on playing the full game eventually, as well. But, it's not hentai. It might be a little ecchi, but it ain't ecchi, you know? Ain't actual ecchi. Doing good, played AI Limit? I don't know what that is, but hopefully you had a good time, Sachiko. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I was thinking if it was one of those, like, AI Somnium files in the games. Those are pretty good. I liked those ones. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh my, it certainly does bring back memories. Could you wait just a moment, actually? Oh shit. I believe it was on this shelf. Ah, yes, here it is. This must be it. The story of the Calvardian Revolution. Sounds like a B-grade knockoff. It's got Van's name on it, though. Did you write this? Oh, what fun times those were. The three running the festival that year were such close friends, too. They used to claim Kincaid was the most extraordinary president the student council had seen since its inception. Elaine was the first-year vice president at the time as well, and to say she was taken aback by the script would be putting it lightly. But in the end, she agreed to play the main role of Sheena. I must say, she inhabited the character wonderfully. Funny thing Van would write the character as such an airhead, though. Seems like he was taking jabs at everybody. He also took on the majority of the backstage work as well, though. I'll admit, I had thought him to be the responsible type. Since he was in charge of the general affairs, he decided to take the initiative by writing and producing the script. That really does sound like Van. But as you've already gathered, the content was a bit controversial, so the school elected to not store it in the library. That's why I've kept it here instead. I'd say we take a peek. Huh? Right now? Under normal circumstances, I suggest we do it later, but honestly, I'm kind of curious too. Swin. Oh, there's no need to worry. I don't mind. In fact, it gladdens the heart to know someone's interested in reading it again. I never thought I'd see the day. Oh, and please give Arya my regards. Well, she says it's okay, then. Oh, look at all these notes. Even wrote out all the stage directions. You fools dare to defile my sanctuary, and the time has come to expose my master plan. Wait, what's with these lines? This is supposed to be Augustus? Oh, fiddlesticks. I've gone and lost my revolutionary flag again. Oh, Olger, have you seen my flag around here anywhere? I don't know why I gave her like a country accent, but I don't know. They weren't kidding about Sheena being an airhead. Let's get some pyrotechnics in this scene. Reminder to ask Renee about it later. Look up at the audience on this line, Laney, and give us some real puppy dog eyes. Some complex emotions there, huh? Taking the time to look it over, the three left the nurse's office and took the script back to Arya.
A day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
I'm surprised I didn't have to go and do that myself. 3 reviving bombs. Okay, interesting. Also, we got paid for that. Yo? My Law and Chaos are both very close to leveling up. I wonder which one will level up first. Where the hell am I going now? I can head to the Auburn District? Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. Can't do that. Let me save before I head back to class, though. Nah, once we got these. Oh, I got a basketball win. Yippee! Do I have to do that every chapter, or do I just have to do it, like... I might not even worry about it, to be honest with you. Might not even worry about it. Whatever. Head back to class. I think we've done everything we needed to do. We've done all the damage we could do. Last bell rung just as the group returned to class, and thus, afternoon lessons began. It was the longest lunch break ever. Oh god, Nadia's in the, she's in the important character, the main character chair. The anime protagonist chair. Nothing but net. Sorry, Albert. Haha, teehee. Nah, look at them all enjoying themselves, though. all of the, jovial school days. Ah, crap, I got work today! And see you guys later. It was nice meeting you both. I hope we can talk more tomorrow. Sure thing. Bye-bye. Gotta do some more filming for our festival screening event. I'll be sticking around campus for a while, so if you want to drop by and chat some later, feel free. Sure thing. Oh, and thanks again for sharing your notes on art history. It's a big help. It's no trouble at all. I get that a mid-year transfer is tough. Don't be afraid to lean on any of us if you need it to, okay? Everyone sure seems busy. Clubs, part-time jobs, festival prep. Like there's always something going on. Yeah, I knew it was an elite school, but it's a lot different than I was expecting. In a good way, of course. Aramis is a place that emphasizes freedom and flexibility. It's what attracted so many people to it over the years. Yeah, like our new boss man and Specs, right? Elaine graduated from Aramis too, if I'm not mistaken. The alumni from this place are anything but a normal bunch. You may be right about that. There are people of all stripes here, though, since there was a time when things weren't always so upbeat. You don't say. I feel like I heard something about that before. Must be talking about the time when Ren was running for student council president. Well, I think it's about time we headed out. School's over now, and looks like everyone's gone to do their club activities and stuff. Good point. Though I wouldn't mind wandering around campus with you for a while, if you'd like. I'm so down for that. The Adventures of the Aramis Expedition Squad Episode 2 is officially underway. Let's go around and play pranks on everyone. How about no? Adorbs. More importantly, there's a bulletin board here in the Albert District, right? I think we should do a few requests if we have the time. Huh, you want me to spend my free time doing work? No way. Hard pass. This is what I normally say, but kind of want to take on one or two, actually. Weren't able to do any earlier today. Alright, it's against school rules to leave campus during our lunch break. Do you mind if we drop by the student council room again? Odette and Albert asked me to come, and they want me to bring you along too. If you're fine with going, then we can save the visit for last. Work comes first. Alright, sounds good to me. Now leave campus and explore the Albert District. Phone call. Oh, Mahan Garten stuff. Good. Always trying to get to at least that part, so I can do some more Mahan Garten stuff on my free time off of, why is it so damn dark in here? We're gonna do that off stream. Because, you know, Mahan Garten stuff is pretty,
I've got practice after this.
It's pretty boring. Just grinding work. Though, I'm getting taller, actually. So if you had to figure out how they play on Dio side with the current card restrictions, I've got no idea. I know, Minkyu's in the process of making a hentai game. And Apple is a connoisseur of the the fine arts as well as per Henmos, so if any of those three were around, you'd probably be able to ask them about that stuff. But Apple was he's always on the road, so he might be here lurking in, but might not be able to chat. And you know, per Henmo being a streamer, he's got his own things to deal with. And Minkyu tries to not to watch too many of these Legend of Heroes streams either, considering he wants to get through the series as well, and I am much farther than he is. That sounds good to me. I'll send some duos your way then. When you have the time, would you mind giving them a glance? Of course. You know, Mr. Powell was a tad bit worried about how you'd adapt to the new environment, but I think you've been handling everything quite well. However, I do think you can afford to ease up a little, Miss Toa, so no need to go overboard. Oh, my apologies. I'll try my best to not overdo it. I'm really grateful for all of your support so far, Miss Matilda. She did not listen to a single word that Matilda said. Sorry for worrying you. I'm gonna do it anyways, though. Hey, Arya. And Alice and Alzheimer have very different histories. And from you, lectures are always pretty insightful. I don't know, all my students thought that way. And everything you're confused about, feel free to ask. I'm having a good chat every now and then. I kind of want to chat with some of these students now, considering we're playing the role of a student now, right? So, kind of want to go around and see if I can find a few of them. Teachers as well. Where's the athletic clubs? Pretty much settled on direction for their booth at the festival. Don't flay anyone alive this year. Yippee! No flaying alive this year. But next year, oh whoa, perhaps a little bit of flaying as a treat? This is the card guy. What was his name, Elijah? Yeah. Got a letter of acceptance from the Basel Institute of Science a few days ago. Oh, damn. Not exactly an admissions gift or anything, but they gave me access to their new app. Going to Basel? It's amazing. Congratulations. What kind of app did they give you? An orbital drone simulator. Evidently, there were quite a few young engineers at Basel who were familiar with drone technology. Can't wait to share all of my ideas with them. You think it was developed by Gatre? Wouldn't be at all surprised. Yeah, interesting. That guy in particular has got a very special design to him. Like, some of these characters are like, oh, you know, interesting colored hair, like a slightly different design to it. But then there's some of them that are, you know, like Elijah there, that are like distinctly different. Which one are you? Donatello? Classical painter from Aracion. Wanted to ensure following his footsteps since I was a child. Grateful to some degree. After all, that's what got me to Aramis. Don't want to be a classical painter. Want to be a comic book artist. Yay! Manga! But that what's expected of me, though, worries me every day. Whenever I was in college, I had to take an art class, which was very dumb, to be honest with you. But, I had to take an art class, and one guy in that class, he was a, Roscoe left a suggestion recently. Wait a sec, I thought only students would use the suggestion box. Nope, it's open to everyone on campus, faculty included. But they typically only come to us when they need help with an issue outside their purview. Must seem pretty unusual, huh? Well, considering Aramis values student independence, I think it makes perfect sense. Bet you guys hold lots to swear with them, then. Would I have to talk the school into stocking all your favorite sweets, yeah? Not necessarily, though we certainly get our fair share of requests asking us to. Anyway, it seems like the store's in a bit of a pinch at the moment, so over and see what Roscoe has to say. Yippee! But yeah, I knew a guy that was, he was working to, or he was studying, learning to become a comic book artist. No idea if he ever anything came of that, though. If I'm doing this right. Don't know how I really feel. Is he writing a love letter? If he is, you better give him some privacy. Ooh, let me read. And he's not letting me read this book. Wait, there's a thing right here as well. Story of the Calvardian Revolution. Huh. This is the script that we put down. That's the one that Van and all of them did. Oh my god. General Atkinson's biography. A lot of text omitted, which is odd. Very odd. Just got some redacted parts of the text. Yeah, there's one right here as well. Sheena Dirk's biography. Nothing Sheena's true nature in the epilogue. Huh. Interesting stuff. Artist Aramis. Say that 5 times fast. Oh, yeah. Sitting go too high leads to neck cramps. True. Truly. These are the books that I found, though. Interesting. Also very interesting how some of them books are omitted, though. Alright, sure. Let's go ahead and head in here, I guess. But an Albert asked if we could stop by when we got a chance. Oh, wait. We haven't checked out the bulletin board in the Albert District. Should we do that first? Because the main story to advance. Oh. No. No, we do not then. I did not expect that to be game, set, match right then and there. Huh. Whatever.
Sorry, I'll have to pass.
Salby. What do you want? Yeah, I thought I was just gonna do that real quick and then like on our way out, but alright. Welcome, can I be find something? Said I bother you in the middle of work? It's just that, that's why you're here. Kids are already so busy. Hate to pile more into your plate, but not all. Comes with the territory. Anyways, you mentioned you were worried about sales, right? Yes, our after-school sale numbers have been on the decline recently. Not all of a sudden either, but gradually, day after day and week after week. On top of that, the items we've seen fewer sales on in particular are sports drinks and nutritional supplements. I see. So there's a decrease in specific products being sold. Haven't changed up our selection anyway, so I don't think there's a problem with the store itself. It's just the note you said you might have some idea about why this is happening. I mean, if you haven't changed up the store, kids could probably get bored of the same thing over and over again. Just saying. Like, I'm pretty okay with eating and drinking the same thing day in, day out. But I'm also an adult, right? I've kind of given up. I know you said you might have some idea of why this is happening. Yeah, you see, we actually have a few regulars that tend to come by after school. Guess you could say they contribute to a pretty big portion of our sales, but they've stopped coming in lately. So, who are these regulars of yours? Basketball club. They come by all the time before practice, sometimes even during. I heard our teams are good enough to make nationals because of how rigorous they are with their training. Considering what you stock, makes sense that they would be your most common customers. Basketball, huh? It was pretty fun when we played during gym this afternoon. I like how you have to stay coordinated with your teammates while also keeping toe-to-toe with the opposition. Yeah, you look so cool, S. Yeah. Anyways, I think we're getting a little off topic here. You have some details about the situation, but still not sure what you want us to do about it. Do you want us to look into what's going on with the basketball club, or are you just interested in improving your sales? Naturally, sales are what I'm most concerned with. It's just that I'm also worried about their club, too. It's part of why I put that note in the suggestion box, since it involves some of Aramis's students. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like I was coming down on you. Just want to make sure you fully understand our client's request. Client? You sound so professional. Oh, well, you know, they used to do stuff like this all the time at their old school. Because they're exchange students. Haha. What'd she say? Anyways, we're taking this case, right? Of course. Considering this sounds like something the student council would want to investigate anyways, we'll go ahead and take your case. Could just be a coincidence. Maybe they don't know the stuff they sell here anymore. Or they don't like the stuff they sell here anymore. Well, even if they're totally fine, it would be a huge weight on my shoulders to know for sure. I'd ask students to handle something like this, but anything you could find out would be greatly appreciated. Of course, be happy to help. Let's start by talking to Sasha. She's the captain of the girls' basketball team. I'm sure she won't mind sharing some info with us. She's likely either in the courtyard or the auditorium. Didn't realize the club had separate teams for boys and girls. Makes sense, though. We're learning all kinds of things today. Okay, gonna jump back into the Aramis Expedition Squad, Arkwright Solutions Edition, After School Chapter. Good God.
Time to start working.
These titles are getting longer and longer, Nadia. My good God, please. Please have mercy. Chignon, Julius, and Frederica. Good job, Frederica. You're a natural. This is great. Fantastic, even. Oh, she gonna become a movie star? Took on this role because I heard it was going to be a very important part. The way these lines read, it's like my character's an unsympathetic jerk. This is really how people see me? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Chignon requested I spend the day helping her with film. She's certainly passionate about movies, I'll say that much. Suppose I should learn a thing or two from her. Yeah, sure. Why not? Do it then. Do it then. Who are you? That's a boys basketball manager. Why do I... Okay, I probably gotta talk to him afterwards then, huh? What we got going on here? Oh, yo? This is like a play going on over here? Theater performance. Look at the girls' team. They're practicing martial arts as well. And then like some ballet over there. Or some dance classes. Huh. Or some dance club, I guess. Nice, Sasha. Everybody's busy preparing for the festival lately, but we still gotta practice. Okay, time to get this team in tip-top shape. Yeah, about that.
Do you
about
have
that,
a
though.
moment?
Would you be interested in playing the game franchise of Uta Water... yeah, I know what that game is. I don't know how to pronounce it. Uta Ware Rumono... It's a game that I've been interested in playing. The Uta game. Yeah. Uta Ware something. But yeah, I would be interested in playing that game. It's a game that I would... Like, it caught my eye a long time ago before I started streaming. But I never got around to playing that one. And I've seen some of my friends play little bits and pieces of the game. It looks very wild. Like, I never know what's going on whenever I stop by. But, yeah, it's definitely a game that I would be interested in playing. Because it looks very, like, Fire Emblem-esque with the, like, the combat. And I love a good Fire Emblem game. So yeah, I'd definitely be down to play that at some point in time. It's definitely on my list of things to get around to. But, you know, it's been on that list for a while. It's been on that list for a very long time. Well, everything's been pretty normal on our end. Just having practice today like we always do. I mean, we did slack off a little bit after the Winter Nationals, but it's the only issue I can think of. Right now, though, everybody's pumped up for our next big tournament. Whew, there's that fighting spirit I've heard so much about. I've heard that Aramis has a strong basketball club. You guys must do some pretty harsh training. You could say that, but it's not all that how much you practice. Fostering good relationships is our major key to success, and not just with the players, but with the managers too. For example, the manager for the first-year girls is really diligent and thoughtful. She's always the last to leave after practice because she wants to make sure everything gets put away neatly. Having someone like that around really helps encourage the spirit of teamwork. I totally get where she's coming from. Some people may work fast, but they can be super sloppy about it. You're one to talk. It sounds like you know your team inside and out. Well, when you're a captain, part of your role is to look out for everyone. Sure, I've talked your ears off about the team for long enough, though. Getting back to your question, I think I'd be more worried about the boys' team. They've been practicing as usual, but for whatever reason, they seem kinda down. I used to get so fired up about everything. Honestly, it was almost obnoxious, but they've been oddly quiet by comparison lately. I was actually considering bringing it up to their captain. I see. So something's going on with the boys' team. Should probably be the one to go see what's up, but if you guys are already looking into it, would you mind checking in on them for me? Of course, we don't mind at all. I think I saw the boys were over in the courtyard. Let's go see what they have to say. Yep, called it. We go over there and talk to the captain. Or I guess not the captain. I guess we're talking to just the randoms first and foremost, though. I have a doc I made for Mangaga and anyone not knowing what is going on in the story. If they forgot something from a previous game. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I got a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, you can definitely post that in the video games section. Could definitely be very interesting. I've got, like, I wouldn't say a steel trap for this game, but, like, I have played so much of this, right? Like, a lot of the, like, main story and stuff, I can remember this stuff very well. I don't remember the stuff in the Trails in the Sky game as well, considering I only played the first one, and then the second and the third, I only read about the Spark Notes about those games, considering that was at the time that I just finished off Cold Steel 1 through 4, like back to back, and then I got my PlayStation Vita, and I was like, alright, I'm going back to the Vita just to play this Trails in the Sky game, and it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough looking at that small screen, and just the lack of the quality of life and whatnot. So, it was very difficult, very rough. But that's why I'm very excited to, like, replay the remake. Yeah, that'd be great. Should've known Sasha would figure out something's up. So you guys really are having trouble. Hard to put it into words, but it's like we're running into all kinds of issues lately. Like having to fill our basketballs with air right before practice because they've all gone flat. Sometimes we find ourselves missing stuff like jerseys or tape right when we need them. Maybe you've got a poltergeist? Honestly, a poltergeist would be less trouble at this point. Everyone's been getting pretty frustrated because of how these issues keep messing up with the tempo of our training. Some members are even starting to suspect one another of trying to drag us all down. Strange that none of this has been happening to the girls' team. Where do you guys keep all your spare basketballs and stuff? In the boys' basketball locker room on the first floor of the clubhouse. Manager maintains it all for us, which makes them the prime suspect. Let's go ask them to see if they know anything. Might be able to give us a new lead. There we go. That explains why we get to go in here, though. What's the top floor, then?
Do you have a
What's that one gonna be? I see. Can't say I blame you for wanting to talk to me about it. Haven't been playing pranks on the team, have you? Could you be any more blunt? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if some of our players suspected the same thing. Only the manager and the advisor are given keys to the clubhouse. No one else should be able to get in. But I swear, I haven't been pulling pranks on anybody. I think that's enough, Nadia. But if that's the case, then it's likely the culprit is the member of the basketball club. Hey, manager, can I get some spare bandages? Yeah, sure, I got them right here for you. Thanks. Trying to push yourself out there, okay? Don't loosen up every now and then. Wear yourself out before you even get to the actual match. You're right. Just trying to make sure I'm ready before the tournament's all. Especially after I managed to climb all the way up to the first ring. Ooh, there's the fighting spirit I've heard so much about. Part 2. It's hard to train as much as I want when we've got somebody messing with us all the time. I don't want to miss the chance to show my girlfriend how much I've improved at this next tournament. Girlfriend? Springtime of youth. Knock it off, Nadia. It's only natural that you want to make a good impression on someone so important to you. She's a really thoughtful person. She's always been supportive of me. It's the best way I know how to thank her. Yeah, believe me, know how passionate you are about this. Anyways, need anything else, just let me know, okay? You got it. Talk to you later. Swin and Nadia noticed something. He did walk weirdly, but... No. Assuming where I post his video games, that'd be a good place for it. That would be a good place for it. We'll continue our investigation and let you know what we find. Actually, considering Miss Sonia also has the key to this room, maybe we should go and talk to her. Sounds good to me. Thanks for all of your help so far. What did they notice, though? Like, I noticed he walked weird, but I don't know exactly what I was supposed to be noticing there. You know, like, it caught my eye, that little, like, weird walk he had, but I didn't see much else or anything else.
1 sec.
1 second of your time. Basketball club? Oh, yes, I do have a key to their locker rooms. I'm the advisor of all the sports clubs on campus. Do you ever loan the key out for any reason? Maybe with a record of who checks it out? Only very rarely, since we don't want to risk anyone stealing stuff. Pretty strict on the managers about that kind of thing as well. However, the keys do open both the boys and girls' locker rooms. That way it's a little easier for everyone to get supplies if they need them. That sounds so yabe. That sounds so dangerous. So, they're like master keys. It's not going to be pretty bad if one of them went missing. This is the first we've heard of it. It means the managers for both teams have access to the boys' and girls' locker rooms, right? And it's possible someone on the girls' team could be the culprit. What do you mean by culprit? Oh, actually, we're just playing a little riddle game we made up. That's all. Had to get a hint from you in order to solve the case. Really? Oh, it sounds like fun. Sure is lovely to see you kids all getting along so well. Oh, we better get back to it. Thanks for all of your help. She's a bit of an airhead, isn't she? Hey, Aggie. Lying to a teacher, and without batting an eye, no less. I guess you've got a naughty streak in you after all. Maybe it's Van's influence. He's been putting ideas in your head, hasn't he? Not that lying can't be beneficial from time to time. Well, I can't say I haven't learned a thing or two from him. But more importantly, I didn't want this issue to get blown out of proportion just yet. Don't worry, I get you. Well, anyways, let's go back over everything we've learned so far. The problem is that the boys' basketball team can't practice effectively right now due to issues with their supplies. And although we initially thought it had to be someone on the boys' team causing this, with what Miss Sonia just told us, we now know that the keys held by the manager can open both the boys' and girls' locker rooms. Which means the members of the girls' teams are also suspects now. At the moment, however, we still don't have any motives. And so who would want to interfere with the boys' practice? Who and why? That's a good question. The notes have been posted? Oh, hell yeah. Might take a little look-see through all of those just to see what, just the remnants about all these games. I do remember mostly everything from the games that I played. Definitely less in the Crossbow arc, considering I only played those games once. But Code Steel, I've got like way too much knowledge in. Like if you was here earlier, you saw I heard Walter grunt, and I was just like, is that Walter in the arena? I don't know why. But like, it just picked up in my head. I got the Legend of Heroes autism. For real. Actually, what if we change our perspective a little? Instead of thinking over a list of suspects, we should try and narrow down the reason behind the culprit's actions. Try and further goal, huh? Yeah, let's think about what the benefit would be for doing this in the first place. I think there might be something we're forgetting. You picked up on it too, huh? Alright, the gung-ho first year we ran into earlier seemed to be favoring one leg over the other. He's trying to keep anyone from noticing, but I'd bet anything that he injured himself. Yeah, it didn't sound like he told anyone about it either, though I'm pretty sure the manager has him figured out already. Can't blame him. Seemed to be happy to be chosen for first string after all. And there was a part about him wanting to show off what he had achieved to his girlfriend. Yeah, I think we should use him as our jumping off point for the time being. If he had something to do with the first year's injury, whoever was interfering with her practice was doing so because... jealous of his healthy teammates, couldn't practice because of his injuries, someone else didn't want him to practice... This one? I'm not exactly sure. This is, I can't look at the backlog. Let me look at that again. It has something to do with the first year's injury. Whoever he was interfering with or practice was doing so because... jealous of the healthy teammate. Practice because of his injury. I don't know if anybody else is injured, though, and I don't know about jealousy. I'm definitely going to go with this one. I think there might be someone else who wants to prevent him from practicing. Yeah, I think somebody wants to be first string instead. That makes the most sense to me. If that's the case, why don't just ask him to rest for a while? Why ruin it for everyone else? Maybe they tried to get him to rest, but he wouldn't listen. Seemed like a pretty determined guy after all. Whatever the case may be, I think it's most likely that whoever's behind this is someone that wants him to recover from his injury. Considering what we know, the prime suspect would have to be his girlfriend, the manager of the boys' basketball team, and another player on the boys' basketball team. Would it be the girlfriend then? Whoever's behind this is someone that wants him to recover from his injury. But if it was the basketball team, yeah. I think it might be the girlfriend, to be honest with you. I think it might be his girlfriend. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, any girl would be worried if their boyfriend was hurt, especially since he's been working extra hard just to thank her. Right, bet she feels guilty because he's pushing himself so hard. She's just as diligent and thoughtful as he said she is. I'm sure she's been thinking pretty hard on it. Diligent and thoughtful? Does that mean the manager for the first year's girls is his girlfriend? Huh? She is? It's all still speculation at this point, but I think that would be the most likely suspect. I guess being a manager would give her access to the boys' locker room too. And when I think back on what Sasha said earlier, manager of the first year's girls is really diligent and thoughtful. Trying to lastly practice after yeah, all of that. Blah! Words. She definitely had the opportunity to mess with the boys' supplies. And all without hurting the girls' team. She really go that far for her boyfriend, though. Someone found out he'd just make things worse for him. Oh, S, you clearly don't know the impact love can have on a young maiden. Come on, is this about love or morals? I agree with you, Swin. However, we could be here all day just theorizing. I think the next step is to confront her directly and see what she has to say. Okay. Alright, the only way we'll get to the truth is by asking her. Hopefully she'll open up to us. The manager should be over in the girls' locker room, so let's head over right now. Hey, earned 2 SP. I did it. I did a think. I did a think, and it was a think successful. Yippee!
I'll have to pass.
Newts are only up to what Mangaga's caught up to in the story, so a little bit further than where I'm at. Be a little bit further than where I'm at. So make sure to, if I do look into it, to not look too far into it. Oh, it's the upper floor of the girls? Oh, it's the upper floor. Okay, okay. Let's see how this is going. And she definitely looks distressed as well. Sorry, but do you mind if we speak with you for a minute? Sure. What can I help you with? Are you vandalizing school property? Which brings us here. Everything you said is true. Won't try to make excuses for it. No, that was easy. Had already told myself that I'd admit when I'm done if anyone ever found out. I'm sorry, I really am. Could you maybe tell us a bit more about why you did all of this? The boy you met and I started dating not long after he joined the basketball club. To be honest, he wasn't all that good at the start, but he would practice every chance he could get, even on his days off. Why did she stop herself from saying boyfriend? It's been about a year now, and he's finally taken off of the benches. He seemed pretty fired up about it. But he'd been overdoing it lately and ended up hurting his leg. He's been hiding it from everyone so that he can keep practicing. Every time I tried getting him to take it easy, he would told me to stop worrying. I can tell you really care for him, especially since you've been supporting him all this time. Yeah, that's why I thought maybe I could make it so that he could... I could make it so that he couldn't practice anymore. That maybe if I was able to slow him down just a little bit, at least until the tournament ended. Thank you for being honest with us. I think we have a pretty good picture of the situation now. However, I'm afraid we can't allow you to continue interfering with the boys' basketball team. That being said, I really do want to respect her feelings. Which would Van do if he were in my shoes? Morality! Oh my god, my cat is all over my legs right now. She is so cute! Hi, Mimi. How you doing, girl? I was like giggling in the middle of that because she just came in here and just started plowing into my legs. Started scratching my carpet. What a little stink. What a little stink she is. What was up, Mangaga? How you doing today? Welcome on, I'm glad to see you. Thank you for stopping. Bye. Hopefully you're doing well today. What are you doing? Cats. Folded like a napkin. Yeah, right. Right. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well today. It was nice being able to see your Resident Evil 3 stream last night. A lot of people that I know are playing Resident Evil right now. Joan was playing it, Nugget's been playing it, Mangaga was playing it, like, there's so many people playing. Oh my god, girl. Oh, she's in bear trap mode now. Looking up at me with those little eyes. Got her belly exposed. Like, yeah, come on, Sky, you want to pet my belly, don't you? Oh, man. Send her to AOA, yeah. Oh, yeah, see, you interfering with this basketball team? To AOA with you! Yeah, I do love these options, though. I do love these options. Pretty good, pretty good. Hey, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it indeed. I mean, to be honest, yeah, if we were honest with what was going on, she could get in some serious trouble. But if we keep it a secret and she just promised to not do it anymore, then I mean, things would just start to be fine again. Like, oh, no, it was just weird, you know, some freak accident happened, and there was, you know, balls were getting deflated and whatnot. I'm okay with keeping it a secret. I've been so good. I've been such a goody two-shoes. Although, with Agnes, I feel like she wants to be honest about things. What do I want to pick here? What do I want to pick there? I mean... So... Yeah, it was just the store guy wanted us to get this job done. So it doesn't really matter to him either way, whether or not I keep it a secret or if I'm honest about tell her to be honest about it. To turn herself in. I mean, we're student council, we should probably be honest about things. Nah. Yeah. With Agnes being student council, I'm just gonna be honest. I was like these options, go to sit down, think about what kind of pick apart. Yeah. Oh, some of them are pretty great. Like, I love the one in Daybreak 1 where he was helping with that family, right? The kid was getting into, like, the like, little tobacco, what was it? The tobacco mints? And the option, you got the option, it was like, recommend getting a divorce. Like, bruh, that was such a drastic change. You are too cute, girl. Good God. You're really begging for my attention right now, aren't you? Oh my God. Oh yeah, the divorce one had me on the floor. It was so... it was so funny. Oh my God, just literally from 0 to 100 real damn quick. But yes, would you consider talking to your boyfriend about this? Not just about what you did, but all of it, including how you've been feeling. I know it's my own fault, but I'm afraid that if I tell him, it'll hate me forever. I can't make any promises about how he'll react, but the fact remains that you've hurt both him and his team by doing this. You don't have to be so blunt, S. I know everyone hides things from each other from time to time, but I do think it's better to have as few secrets as possible. Truly. We all make the wrong choices occasionally, even if we think it's for the best for the people we care about. But that's all the more reason why I think it's important for you to be honest with him. Yeah, girl. I don't know if it's picking up on the microphone, but she's tearing at my carpet. It's old carpet, so I don't really care too much about it, but she sure enjoys digging at it. But your feelings come from a sincere place, and I'm sure he'll understand that. You're right. I'll tell him everything. I don't know if I could stay with him if I had to keep hiding this anyways. Why don't we come along for support? And thank you. That'll help knowing I have someone cheering me on. No, that does seem like a good option. After that, Agnes and the others went to explain the situation to the injured first year. Girl was open and upfront with him about the situation, and Agnes, Swin, and Nadia did what they could to support her from the sidelines. While it was quite a shock to him at first, he understood her reasoning for acting as she did, promised to take it easy going forward. Aww, cooperative store. One more case in the bag. Sure wasn't expecting something like that to be the reason the store's numbers were struggling. Well, at least our clients sounded relieved. Yeah, we did find a solution to his problems after all. Impressed though, Aggie. You got it pretty good at these Aramis 4 SPGs. For Spriggans, huh? Honestly, I think this is the first time I've had to deal with a case like this. Just hope the manager isn't being too hard on herself right now. Even if it doesn't excuse what she did, she really was acting out of love for her boyfriend. I guess I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way of things, though. I think you're fine. Everyone's got their own methods, right? I'm sure Van taught you that much. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why, but I think I'm starting to miss him a little. Just a teeny bit, though. Okay, then. Let's get back to our aimless wandering. What's next on the docket? Tea, maybe? In case you forgot, we still have more work to do. Well, maybe we can get a spot of tea.
Reward deposited!
Reward deposit? I got 4,000 for that one. Good God, I only got 1,000 for the other one. Yo, my law leveled up before my chaos this time. I've been such a good boy this game. Been such a good boy. A good noodle. Yeah, my chaos leveled up first in Daybreak 1, but in this one, we got the, alright, that's not the thing. But in this one, my chaos definitely went skyrocket, or in the first one, chaos went skyrocketing. In this one, it was, it's good. I'm a better person this time around. I don't know how to feel about that. Still morally gray, though. Still definitely morally gray. Law alignment. Don't know why I saved and then did that, but whatever. Either way, unfortunately, that'll be about the end of stream for today. I go from noon EST to about 4 p.m. EST, and so just about that time for me to call it for now. What's up, Minkyu? It's a very nice normal emote there you got. normal citrus right there for real. It might be under the game audio, so we can't hear it. Keep tearing away, kitty cat. Yeah, it's this microphone has pretty good like dampening of outside sounds, but it's pretty loud. So I was wondering, pretty loud in my ears despite everything else. Keep tearing away, kitty cat. Got your ear. Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah. Oh, what a stink. Alright, but either way, thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate you. On Thursday, we'll be back with some more Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak 2. And on Friday, we're going to be starting The Last Faith, which I'm very excited about giving a Metroidvania/Souls-like game a try. Always a good time, always a good time. But yeah, like, subscribe, follow, all that nonsense. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it. But let's see if we can find somebody to raid on into today. Anybody streaming on the YouTube sides or on the Twitch sides? It doesn't look like there's anybody streaming on the YouTube sides. Wham, wham. I need to find more people to raid into at this point in time. Why does nobody stream on YouTube at this hour? Like, why? Why? So we'll just see if we can find ourselves a Twitch raid. Oh god, that's not the button. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Sounds good, sounds good. Thanks for the stream. I appreciate you all being here as always. Yeah, what do we got? What do we got? You know, I haven't raided into Puri in a while. The gangsta hamster. Playing some Yakuza 0. That'll be a good time. That'll be a good time. So sure, let's go and give Puri a little raid today on the Twitch side. Sadly, no raid on the YouTube side because I cannot find YouTube people to stream or YouTube streamers to raid into. Like, oh my god, why? Why not? Yes, here's the raid message and here's the raid proper. So, blue fire is for subscribers, red fire is for followers. Give Puri a nice little Sky accent hello. And the rest of you, take care of yourself. You all have yourself a good rest of your day, a good rest of your night, a good rest of your time zone. And I shall see you all in the next one, alright? Until then, though, you all take care!
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed.